Well, I know we finished talking. Get out of this computer screen. Talking to Shay, and so we're done with that. And I know some of you guys wanted to hang out some more, so we'll go back live here and see what you guys want to do. I guess we'll see if you guys all come back in here or not. I don't know how many. I know we said 10 to 15 minutes. I know it's been about that, so we shall see who gets back in here. So I'm going to go post this and let everybody know we're back live. And if any other YouTubers want to jump in here, you're more than welcome. So I guess it would, of course, require someone to be in the chat. That would help, like, tremendously. So, yes, not you. Hey, Andrew, AJ, Sharper, Force. Yes, you guys are back. Okay, you cannot be on the show. Go away. No. Little person has to go. Kid, Violet, you can't be on the show. Stop. Hey, Donald, how's it going? Hey, Donald, do you want to come in here and come hang out? We can talk about whatever, because this is going to be a hangout for the next, hour or so with everybody. Whoever wants to come hang out, that's all we're going to do for the rest of the night. Because Shay was amazing, and that was a really fun. We learned a lot of really cool stuff tonight. A lot of things, even though I know they weren't whiskey centered, the vodka and the tequilas I thought were really cool, because I don't know anything about those really. So that vodka is quite dangerous. I could see a lot of people really having an excellent time with cold brew vodka, which is quite cool. So we shall see here. All righty. So let me go back. Now Violet is stealing the. That's great, kid. What are you doing? I don't have your stuff. Stop.
I get phone.
Hey, Swami. Oh, okay, cool. Good. Well, have Swami join us. That'll be fun. Okay. Okay, you can take that phone. That's an old phone. It's fine. There's no power. That's good, kid. You have a good time. Go take the phone. Go play with it. Bye. You can go have a great time with the phone. Sounds like a great plan. So, yeah, do whatever you want with that. That'll work out just fine. Oh, kid, you're something else. So, anyway, Violet is not having a good time at the moment. She's had a rough night. She got in trouble, so she's displeased at the moment, just throwing crap on the floor, having a great time. Thank you oh so much. That's fantastic, kid. That's great. Would you please stop doing that? Stop. Wait, what are you doing? No, you can't be on the show. It's not better. You cannot be seen. Too little. Oh, thanks, Christopher. Really appreciate it. Yeah, it was a fun stream. Yeah, so for next week, since you guys are here, Susan Riegler is going to be here. I don't know if you guys who know who that is. She is an amazing woman of whiskey. I would call her really one of, careful. Stop. Of course, my kid's coughing here. One of the titans of whiskey to me. As far as, I don't know how much she does. She does a lot of pairings. She's an author, just pairings. Does amazing barrel picks. But yeah, you guys, once you find out who she is, she's in the same realm as like Mike Veach and will you stop? And Fred Minnick. It's in those type of standards. So she's amazing. So you guys really enjoy having her on next week for a couple hours. She's got a really special pairing planned for us next week. And once I know what she's picked out, everybody knows if they can get the same thing, so we can all do a really cool. We'll do a tasting basically all together. She's going to do this pairing for us all together next week. She's even got a PowerPoint program and all sorts of cool stuff she says she can send out to people that want to have it. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, she's got a really special program planned for us next week. So that should be a really great time. So I guess for tonight, I don't really have any other major plans. It's just kind of whatever questions you guys have and just talk about whiskey. So we'll talk about some stuff we're going to be filming on Wednesday, which is really cool. So on Wednesday, we're going to be filming this Cavalan X Bourbon. This is a DFW Whiskey Club pick. And our buddy Brian from Pit Face Barbecue is letting us borrow this. And so we're going to review that. And that thing is quite delicious. It'll be fun.
What's that?
Eric,
Scotch?
It's Taiwanese single malt. It's like Scotch. Anyway, Eric says to tell Violet Santa Claus's Coven is going to die if she doesn't obey. What do you think about that? Stop being nasty.
No.
Yeah.
Tell him poop.
Yes. Oh, thanks, Richie Z. Appreciate it. Hey, Eric, if you want to come in here, you're more than welcome. I can send you a link if you'd like to join, Eric. More than happy to have you in here. Hey, Donner Pass, how's it going? It is. You got one too, AJ? Yeah, it's freaking delicious, to say the least. That is for sure. right, let me go into here. Send this to Swami as well.
That Google.
This is Gmail. Why don't you find something else to do?
No, thanks.
I'm sorry I took all your stuff away, kid, but you have to go away.
No, I don't have anything to do. This is your fault.
It's not my fault. Go to bed. How about that?
No, that's too boring.
Okay, I'm sorry. Bed's boring.
Are you just asleep? No,
Yeah, that's generally what you do.
no,
Is sleep.
I don't like sleeping.
She's a stubborn child. What can I say? So anyway, hey Emily, how's it going? All right, let me grab this.
Dad, look at my snowman.
That's a beautiful snowman. Why don't you go work on your snowman in your room?
That's already done.
Okay, well, go make a new snowman. We'll make a bigger snowman. You can come show, and I'll show everybody this. I won't show them you, but I'll show you the snowman.
Okay.
Go make us a cool snowman. I'll put it up. You can show it. I'll show it to them, but you can't come on the air. Okay? Thank you. All right, let me grab this and start this. Oops, there we go. And Swami, the link is in your stream. Is in your Discord, Swami. All right, sorry about that. Hey, Emily. Emily. Hey, Ben Stahl. Oh, yeah, they started. Oh, come on, guys. You know that Violet doesn't sleep. Yeah, she did start school last, I guess, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago they started school. So thankfully she's back. Things well. Oh, the heat and smoke. Oh, yeah, I can only imagine how bad how close are those forest fires to you, Eric? That smoke looks insane. That's some craziness. Hey, Don, how's it going? Hey, Wheels. Ben Scar, how you going? So, and oh, yes. So, thankfully, Violet will maybe go to bed at some point. She had been going to bed last night. She went to bed because she went swimming, but not today. She's just being Violet. But now, hopefully, she now has a project to go do for all of us, which is good. Hey, Bashir, how's it going? Good to see you again, my friend there from India. We appreciate you coming in here. It's fantastic. All right, and Donald, if you want to come in, I'll send you. I don't know if you're working, Donald, or if you're at home. If you want, I can send you the link. Or Ben Stahl, if you want to come in, that's cool too. Just let me know, guys, and I'll send you guys the link. So, all that good stuff. And we can talk about, heck, one of the things we probably need to talk about is you found your new crush, Mark. I'll have to let Shay know that. That's awesome. The funny part is, so we were on a private stream with Shay about a month ago. And Adam, my friend Adam Fraser, set that up with us. So that's how we know her. All right, here's Swami. How's it going, Swami?
Hey, 1 second. Oh,
All right.
Just 1 second.
No problem.
I know you're gonna be that fast. Let me just.
It's all good.
All right. That was quick.
Hey, Marshall, how's it going? The 792 was doing great. Absolutely. So yeah, all right, Ben, I'll send it to you. Let's see. But anyway, so we had Shay on. So our buddy Feroz also really likes Shay, and we give him funny comments now about it. It's quite hilarious. He also has an amazing closet of whiskey, so it's very entertaining, the things that go on. All right, we can get Donald in here and we'll get Ben. All right, I'll send you guys a link here real quick. All right, Ben. Let's see, I know that possibly the guys over from my whiskey that might jump in too when they're done. Let's see here, Donald.
About to have my first beer in 2 weeks.
All right, so I know. So you've been sick. So what? I guess you want to talk. What happened?
It's not sick. It's. Anyways, I put a video out, but I don't want to talk too much about it. But it's a stomach bacteria, and it's been causing. Yeah, whatever. It's
not good.
Yeah, it's all right. It's gotten better. I did the treatment. The treatment's over. It was 2 weeks of like hardcore. Like very hardcore antibiotics. You got to take like 5 different antibiotics. It's called H. pylori.
Oh, I've heard of that. Lovely. Yeah, that's no fun.
It normally everyone like the doctor was telling me like 90% of people have it, but it doesn't affect everybody. Most people it stays dormant, and in my case, it went nuts. I don't know, and I lost like 15 pounds over the past 4 months, and
oh my gosh, crazy.
But
well, at least you're on the mend, so that's a big plus.
I'm feeling better. Starting to actually be able to swallow food and not feel like I'm choking to death every time I eat, which is nice. So.
Okay, yeah, that's a big improvement, I would say.
Yeah,
That's a lot. That sounds terrible. Yeah, I used to have a similar problem, but it was because of my throat would basically inflate and I couldn't swallow. I'd choke on food. It was not a.
Yeah.
I had to have surgery on it fixed.
Yeah, I never even heard of dysphagia. I learned all these different fucking terms over the past 4 months that I never thought I'd need to learn. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I was sitting with my wife eating chicken one night, and the chicken wouldn't go down the throat. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? Ended up going down. I just thought, okay, it was a one-off. And then I just felt like every time I was eating, I just felt like the food, like feeling like it was scraping down my throat. I went to the doctor, did a bunch of tests. They came, I was happy. I did endoscopy and everything like that. I didn't have cancer, so that was like ruled out. So that was good.
That's a huge plus.
Yeah. You know.
Amen.
Anyways, I don't want people on a downer. Here's a beer. I'm happy. Everyone drink.
All right. Sounds good.
Fuck it, I'm alive.
That's a huge plus in general.
Yep.
Right,
Emily Chambers is awesome, by the way. Good woman.
Absolutely, yes. I know she's definitely been around for a long time for I know our show, which is great. I know she watches yours and several other people's. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, Donald, how's it going?
Not bad. How's it going, guys?
Good.
Awesome.
Good.
Oh, this is really good.
What beer are you drinking?
It's a red. It's amber beer. But it's got a lot of chocolate notes to it. It's very stouty.
Cool.
It's really good. But it looks like a Red Bull can, but
yeah, so I was thinking, it looked like an energy drink.
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
Well, Marshall, you got two Canadians in here. One's in Canada, in Ontario and Quebec. So you got two of them.
Hey,
Swami has a channel too. If you guys don't happen to know, forever.
I don't do much on the Malton in Montreal channel anymore. If people want to sub, they can sub. But my baby right now is my podcast that I'm dealing with. So.
Oh yeah, well, tell them about your podcast if we want to come check that out.
The Uncomfortable Moment of Silence. It should be up this week. The videos have been up on the YouTube channel, but I'm not really focused on the YouTube channel. I'm just using the YouTube channel in order to download the videos, put it, take the audio out, and then put it on podcast form. So that's been Dave, the producer, and myself, our little side project that we're having fun with. So we get to be the fun.
Oh, lovely. Oh, Violet brought us a project. Oh, what did we get here? Oh, look, Violet made us this lovely, it's like a snowman that's got weird arms and stuff. I don't know, but all right, there's that. Go make us something new. I don't know. What do you people want her to build? How about like a lion or something? How about a rhinoceros? Like a rhino, you know? Go make a lion. Okay, that's good, kid. Bye. She's gonna be fun tonight. But yeah, if you guys don't know who David the producer is, that's Juliet Miranda's husband. And if you guys haven't watched her show is also amazing. You get a chance to watch. And then David's got his own show as well. So you guys haven't checked those out. Check out both their shows. They're both fantastic.
Yeah. David, even though we totally disagree politically, we share the same sense of humor. So that's what works with us. So.
Hey, that works. Yeah, he's funny as shit. That's some funny stuff. I enjoy having them to watch them anytime I get a chance. Unfortunately, usually her show is generally on when my kids at karate, so I never get to watch unless it's like the off weeks.
Well, so her podcast is killing it. She does something like 150,000 downloads a week now.
Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah. A lot of people don't realize that the podcast world is a lot easier than the YouTube world. There's so much less competition. It's something like 900,000 podcasters compared to 55 million YouTubers. So it's just like the ratio of competition is so much less out there. So.
That is significantly less.
Yeah.
You guys know, like YouTube, you have to like come up with like super creative ideas all the time. Podcasts, stay in your lane, don't change anything.
Exactly. Get your audience and stick with it.
Yeah.
But again, originally I'm a YouTuber, but I'm just attracted to the podcast world. It just feels a lot more, I don't know, organic, and you don't have to try. So I'm lazy. I admit it. I'm fucking lazy. I don't have time. Like the stuff that you guys do, some of you YouTube channels out there, I just don't want to. I'm just fuck that. I don't have the time for it. Just like, it's nuts the editing that some of you guys put in. I just don't want to do it.
I understand. It is definitely a lot of work. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
It's another full-time job, basically.
I remember when I first started, it was just film it, throw it up there. I used to not even edit the beginning and the end. Like, you'd see me turn the phone on with the thumb and turn it off with the thumb. I didn't give a fuck. It's like,
Back in the good old days, right?
yeah. Now you got to change your theme song every 3 weeks. Fucking different angles. Got to put your tasting. Not only do you got to say your tasting notes, you got to put little pictures of what your tasting notes are for the retards out there that can't tell the difference. It tastes like chocolate. People are like, I don't know what chocolate is. Put a picture up. Like, fuck, I don't.
Yeah.
Sounds like a personal problem.
I don't know.
That's pretty.
Yeah, no, it's good. I'm happy for the guys like that. Like Bill does it really well. Whiskey Dick. He puts like all the descriptions and then the pictures.
Right.
That just looks like 5 hours of something that I read.
It looks like a lot of work. That's all I know.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
I'd rather just be watching Rick and Morty.
For all the work he does he get like massive amounts of views now?
Oh shit!
Bill does really good. Bill, like
The lion now.
Wow.
It's lovely.
Okay. Cool.
Good job.
He puts in like a lot of work to do all the Adobe Premiere and all that editing. And like if you only get like 700 views, I mean, I feel like at some point you have to value your time a little more.
There's one thing I don't think he got credit for, and that was he did the best merch, I think, in a long time compared to everybody else who does merch. That book that he put out there with the tasting note wheel and everything like that, I thought that was a really incredible idea. I thought that was really fun and something that's actually useful. And again, the glass to mouth is just the best T-shirt. Like, no one can say like it's not. It's just, I just thought that was really good done. There needs to be like a yearly award ceremony for who comes out with the best stupid merch to buy for a whiskey channel. Good stuff. How's everybody this evening?
But don't worry, Galen. She has not messed up the sorting that you guys worked on last year. So Galen and his buddy came up here for one of our events, and they helped Violet, mostly just me and Galen, his friend, work. I think it was Wayne, I think it's his name. And we spent, I don't know, God knows how many hours drinking whiskey and sorting Legos so that we could put the damn different colors together. That was lots of fun, let me tell you. But it did get finished, so it is what it is. Ooh, a full proof at retail. That would definitely be worth it at retail. $50 is the right price for full proof. Anything than that, not so much. Yeah, I don't really get the whole Weller thing. I mean, I like Weller, but I'm not going to pay more than retail. It's not worth more than retail. It's entertaining.
I still can't believe how much it's jumped up in 4 years. I still remember. It's 4 years ago. I remember it $30 in Canada, not in the United, in Canada. $30 in Canada.
Yep. Even 2 years ago.
Like, I'm just like, what the fuck happened, man? Like, it's now in the 230. Like, in the store, second market $600. Like, what? It's like, why? I don't understand.
You're not going after those bottles,
cupcake.
though.
A cupcake. All right, we'll make something else.
Secondary prices.
Pancakes,
Like, have someone else go after those bottles. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
$200 in New Jersey. No, it's not worth it at all. It's
That's $200 in the store. Then you're talking on the secondary market. It's between normally, from what I saw, $350 to like $500.
Which is insane.
Just stupid.
Yeah, but it's also, we let this shit happen. People should call people out like that on Facebook. When they see people really trying to gouge fuckers on whiskey, they should be called out. Like, I don't understand why some people, they don't get called out enough. But you're seeing some asshole trying to sell, like, a Glendronach 14-year-old for fucking $380. He should be called out for just being a fucking.
Most of those trades are between the same 1,500 people throughout the entire world.
Hmm.
Like I know about 8 guys through Texas and Canada and the U.S. that are they trade every day on Facebook. And it's
Trading's cool though. I get the trading, the ball for bottle stuff.
Yeah,
that's fucking awesome. But I literally, because the chat, when I used to do a lot more whiskey reviews, I used to have guys fucking message me on Facebook saying, "Oh, I got a half a bottle of Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof that I'll sell you for $80." I'm like, I can buy the bottle for $65 at the store, you fucking asshole. Fucking vulture. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Man.
Always trying to get more than what they like. Fucking disgusting.
Oh, butter pancakes now. We need to give her like a long project to do. What can we give her that's hard to make?
What is that?
Supposedly, it's pancakes with butter. Supposedly.
Okay. No, I'm saying, but what is she making it with? It looks like a bunch of.
Oh, what? It's like these like sticky little balls. They're I don't know what they're called. Like multicolored, and they all stick to each other, and they're kind of disgusting feeling.
It looks like asbestos.
Yeah, pretty much. It probably is. Like,
are your eyes itchy?
What? I don't know. Sure, a birthday cake. How about a choo-choo train?
Oh man.
I would pay $400 to $500 for COPD.
I
No, I'll
always,
give you
I always
$50.
see you in the chat. I've never seen. No, I think I've seen you once before.
Yeah, I think we've hung out one time before.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah.
In search of Weller for a mortgage payment.
See, DH is in the building. What's up, DH?
Dustin.
Yeah, CYPB is $50. It's no better than that. It's like, meh. You know, something that we will release later this year. Me and Donald had a fun conversation about last night. It will be hilarious. It's going to be fun times. Can't wait to make that video. Make a spaceship. Galen says make a spaceship.
I would be remiss if I didn't mention it, by the way, since I'm here. The hats are out, so for all you guys who like the merch, go check it out.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Will Lily ever make any?
So what are you drinking, Matt?
Well, I'm gonna drink some more. I'm gonna drink some of this Cavalon here that we're gonna review. Just gonna drink a little bit here because I'm gonna get down a little bit lower in the bottle before Wednesday.
Which Cavalon is it?
The Ex Bourbon. It's a DFW Whiskey Club pick they did. So it came in at let's see, 54%. So nice 108 proof.
I finally got
Good
to try
stuff.
the Vino Barrique. It was really good. So.
Oh yeah, then that's good. Yeah, that one's excellent. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a couple samples of that for letting us borrow that bottle. So he let us crack it open. He's like, "Here, take it home. Have a couple out of it, and let me know what you think." And then we're gonna review it, and it'll be great.
I'm going to be probably.
So far, so good.
I'm probably going to be starting to give away my whiskey to a bunch of people that I know, though. So.
Have you had the Amontillado Cavalon yet?
Nope.
Oh,
You guys had that? I haven't.
it's such a good one. But it's like $400 now. It's ridiculous.
I don't think I've ever even seen that one. I've seen like a Muscatel one. I don't think I've ever even seen a Amontillado one ever. Not up here, at least. Not that I know where I've been.
It's good, but like, I don't know. The price of the Cavalon jumped up about like 20-30% since I started to buy them. I mean, it's ridiculous now.
That's a big jump.
Yeah. Because it used to be like the Soloist was $100.
Yeah, and now they're like $250.
Yeah.
So I mean, hell, some of them are $500 now.
Enough advertisement. I'm in solidarity with Donald right now.
Oh, what is it? Oh my!
Oh, really, Dustin? I didn't know that. 600. Wow.
Oh, this is a train apparently now. Now we got a train. Cool. That's very nice. Got a train. Thank you.
No, birthday cake.
A birthday cake. All right. Hello. How's it going?
600. Wow. That is a lot of damn money for, wow, anything.
Yeah.
600 for what?
The
For-
Amontillado.
I assume Cavalon.
Well, like, you can get a Cavafan pick for like $230, $250, and they're just as good. I mean, you're not going to get like the nice, like, you know, exotic sherries, but you'll get like really good, you know, Oloroso sherry.
I tend
I'm
to.
good with that.
I don't know. When it comes to Cavalon, I've only liked the Vino Barriques, and the Vino Barrique I've only had a sample of. I've only owned a bottle of the Sherry Solstice, which I didn't like. And I know they keep telling me every year is different. So, and like not even every year, they're telling me like every 6 months they got a release now or some shit. But the one I had, I didn't like it. I found it really grainy and really. I'm not averse to sulfur. I used to actually like a lot of sulfur in my sherry, but I found that one was so sulfur forward, and it just felt like I was filtering sand through my teeth when I was drinking it. I don't know what it was. It just,
That sounds horrible.
yeah, I didn't like it at all. And the other one I had was the bourbon matured, which was all right, but the price threw me off. It was like $180 for a 5-year bourbon matured whiskey, and I was like, eh.
Yeah.
They have beautiful packaging though. The silk lining on the inside of the boxes, they look like literally something I want to be buried in, like a coffin. So I'll give Catalan that. But
They really do.
they spare no expense when it comes to packaging. I'll give them that.
Yep.
No doubt.
It's some sexy satin packaging.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I get the box. This thing did come in, like you said, it came in some really sexy packaging. I'll have to grab it real quick. You got to see this thing. It's something else.
Even their samples, like if you get the samples from Cavalon,
Oh, they're like
the way they
miniature
package them, they package them so beautifully. Like,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it comes in this fancy box. And then, let's see here. That's the only thing to fall out. And it came with this, like you said, it looks like a coffin. It's this super fancy box with this satin lining. He's got the Glencairn in there, and with a book. I mean, that is a nice box. Like you said, I think you're right. I think we just gotta put a bunch of whiskey boxes together and be buried in them. It's a good idea.
Dustin, no one wants any part of your fucking freckled package, all right?
Oh, look. It's a birthday cake just for Dustin.
Oh wow.
That's what I'm guessing Dustin's package looks like.
How about a truck?
Bunch of fuzzy dots.
I don't know, kid.
I
God.
can't stand my fisheye lens. Every time I look in, my fucking forehead looks like 7,000 pounds. Feel like a '90s Busta Rhymes video every time I look in the camera.
What? What do you want? You're done? All right, bye. What do you want? And do what?
I need to do
Well, you can't be on camera. You want to drink water with us?
I'm thirsty.
Okay, we'll drink some water.
Put it in a Glencairn glass, make her feel.
Oh, that'll be great. When she was running up the stairs today, she decided to grab a bowl of cereal, run up the stairs, and spill that shit all over the stairs. That's fun cleaning that crap up.
Oh, nice.
Nothing better than was it peanut butter cereal that was all over the stairs. That was great.
Peanut butter cereal.
Right.
Mom.
Also, no talking. Yes. Okay. Shh.
Oh man.
Why
Stop.
did I not have children?
See, people come to visit us and they see Vi, like, and this is why. I know that Ben has had that experience, and I know our friend Travis also. He says every time he sees Vi, he wonders why he doesn't have kids.
Yeah, he's actually told me it's made him think about a vasectomy.
What about Jason?
So,
Jason still
She
likes you.
just said vasectomy. That's awesome. I love it.
Hey, where are we on Operation Shelves at your house, Matt?
She says the other program is going to happen before that will.
Oh,
So it's not happening. The other program will definitely happen. That one probably not.
okay.
So there's other things in the works, and that we'll talk about not here. Will you stop? They said they'd like you to make them an alien, please. Can you make them an alien, please? They'd like you to make an alien.
Okay,
Emily says she'd like an alien. That would be great. Can you spend more money if you have no kids? This is true. You can definitely do that because kids are fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Unlimited.
Yeah, but you get
massive
money back from your taxes.
control.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
One of my good friends has 3 kids, and he says they pay for themselves at like at the end of the year when taxes. Like, gets
Not,
like all
not
the-
here. I wish they did. They're freaking expensive.
I don't know. Me and my wife were married. We lived together, and we are combined income. That's upper middle class income.
Yeah.
They just take and take and take from us, and we get nothing back. But my friend, he makes like the same amount we do with his wife, but they have kids, and they get like $10,000 back every fucking year. And I'm like, I hate them to death.
Oh my gosh. We should totally get them as a sponsor, AJ. That would be amazing if we got a Trojan and start getting Trojan ads on our commercial. That'd be hilarious. It's just once again brought to you by Trojan because they're cheaper than upbringing a headache you'll endure. Oh God, that's so funny. Because we're up in Wisconsin. Do what?
You only have the one though, right, Matt?
No, I've got 2. I got Belle too. She's older. Belle's 12.
She's
Yeah,
chill though. She's like more relaxed.
Depends on the day. Generally better than this one. Especially at 8 years old, she's very chill. She went to bed at 7 o'clock when she was 8. This one doesn't fucking sleep. So, oh look, we have an alien. She did pretty good with that. That's a nice alien. That's nice. All right, go make us something else.
He has no legs.
He has no legs.
That Benny's pick.
What do you want to build?
Oh no, I'm talking. Donald, did you ever get the Benny's ceiling?
No.
Oh.
Is that the because I know they had a Madeira and an Acacia cask one, right?
Yeah, no, I couldn't find the Benny's, but I got the PA pick, which was a Calvados. See if we can
Okay.
I'm really
16.
yeah.
Nice.
So I'll bring this up when I see you, Matt. You can do a review on it.
Cool.
But it's fantastic.
Man, you have a beautiful beard, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
It's very red comparison to your hair, which is brown.
Oh yeah, people think I'm Irish, and I'm just Russian. I don't know why I have a lot of red.
Hey, I'm half Russian, half Italian. I'm Jewish, Russian, Italian, Catholic.
Yeah, I'm Jewish, Russian, and English. So maybe it's the English in me, but I don't think so.
Who knows? Could be. Oh, you have, okay, stop. You gotta stop.
Have you had that chestnut cask finished, Ben?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
That is. I wish that came to the U.S. because
It's U.S. exclusive. The chestnut, the 14 year.
Oh, the 14. Okay, yeah. So there was a 9-year-old that was UK exclusive.
Yeah.
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 And,
I've got to try the 14-year chestnut, and man, wow. It's probably one of the most intense tropical fruit forward whiskeys I've ever had.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can have it. Go draw somewhere else.
No.
That-
$8
I
start.
tried the 9-year-old UK one, and I was blown away by it. But the problem is like Teeling in general doesn't get distributed here in Texas. It really just goes like New York, California, Illinois, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's where a lot of the like store pick ones seem to be as well.
Yeah. Which I get those are huge, accounts, but here in Texas, people are just like, I want bourbons, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'll take all your scotch.
I gotta come back to Texas because I only did the shit Texas. I was in the Panhandle. I gotta come down south more and visit Houston and all the good parts of Texas. But
Yeah, you went to
I was
nobody goes to.
I was in the Panhandle. It was horrible. So
Why'd you go there? You got family.
Well, I did the Route 66.
Okay. That's
So it takes you through the Panhandle, and I was like, I was expecting there was a really cool part. Texas was the Big Texan that I went to, the restaurant, which was nice. But other than that, I didn't like where I was. But it wasn't Texas, the right Texas. I wasn't in Houston or Dallas or Fort Worth or the fun parts of Texas. I was in really. I guess you call it industrial town parts of Texas. I was in Amarillo. It was very industrial. It was very.
What?
I gotta go back to you.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Bars are opening up September 1st in Texas.
Okay. Well, made us some art. She wants to show everybody this. Isn't that nice? It's beautiful.
It looked like Cthulhu.
Yeah. I'm not real sure what it is, but sure.
I don't know what to do.
Oh, Lost Cause.
She's like, I don't even know what it is. I just want you to look at it.
Been to Dallas Airport in El Paso. El Paso is exactly what it sounds like. El Paso. That's exactly what you want to do. Pass through.
There's some good liquor stores in El Paso, though.
That may be true, but I've only been there once and I was not impressed. And I was like
Oh,
15.
yeah.
I was like, "There's nothing good." Only thing I remember from there was it Pied Piper Pizza. That was the highlight. And then we went to New Mexico to Carlsbad Caverns. I thought
New
that
Mexico was fucking awesome. The entire state of New Mexico fucking rocks. I like that state.
was the only place.
I would actually live there. Breaking Bad really fucked up New Mexico because like it's so nice, fuck. And when you think of New Mexico because of Breaking Bad, you think everything that's like a fucking meth addict, and it's so not that. Like it's a fucking rich ass, really nice, fun fucking state. Like I was like, and I even passed in the neighborhood to go look at Walter White's house and everything. I was like a fucking beautiful state. I don't know what the fuck people are talking about. I would live there. I would seriously move from Montreal and live in New Mexico in a fucking heartbeat. Beautiful state.
That's too funny. Hey Ben, if you had the new Balcones High Plains, you got the new one.
No, I have not. I got the Mirador, and that's the only recent Balcones that I picked up.
It's fantastic. Oh, you're probably gonna review that one Wednesday too. That is really, really good.
Nice.
I'm looking at my plane.
Well, oh, you have a plane now. Wonderful. Oh shit. Water bottle.
Just give her the iPad and put on something fucking with colors, all right?
Here's the problem: is she got all the electronic shit taken away. That's the problem.
Give it to her just for an hour.
She called her mother a name she shouldn't have, and she got in serious trouble.
They all do. She's a white kid. They all call their mothers that name at that point.
Yeah, well, you know,
white children have no respect. Come on.
She does not. Shouldn't give a shit.
Wild.
Yeah.
Well, that's why her nickname is Honey Badger, because she doesn't give a shit. So, you know, we showed her that video. She thought it was the greatest thing she'd ever seen. She's like, I'm a fucking honey badger. I'm like, yeah, we're aware. So
whenever my sister drops out for kids, that's all I do. I turn on the fucking TV and I walk out the room. They're cute for like 5 minutes, and then it's like, all right, here,
right, you go.
Watch some cartoons and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Holy, it's probably closer to Mirador than it is to Broke. Yeah, okay, Violet, you're gonna have to.
The same grain combination as Mirador. It's just in a different barrel type.
Yeah, it's good. Yes, she's a honey badger for sure.
No, you
I mean, that's the weird thing about Balcones. They only do like 6 or 7 mash bills, but they have a lot of different type of barrel finishing. That really,
Right, it's all that barreling. Now, This is this year's. This is from July of this year when this was barreled 7/21/20. This is the brand new one that they just made. I don't even know if you can buy this yet. I just know Balcones sent it to us. So
I don't know.
It's freaking delicious. Probably. I mean, it says 7/21, so I'd imagine you can buy it there, but I don't know if it's available yet or not. But it's.
I know they were closed for like 2 weeks with no bottle sales, and they just opened.
Yeah.
Well, okay, Dustin. Like they also do a rum, kind of slightly. They do a rye. Like they do a bunch of other things.
I do love both of those, the rum and the rye.
Yeah.
Oh,
Both
Matt, send me your address on Discord. I'm going to send you like a bunch. Like I'm going to send you like 12 samples of all my rums, so you can have them.
Okay. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah. It's too bad. Did you get to watch any of the rum stuff we did, or I know you were sick then.
I'm still, like I said, I'm still recovering, but I watched it. It was fun to watch, and I'm sorry I couldn't come on. I would have loved to come on, but I got like literally like every plantation rum available, and I know you guys have a hard time in the States getting the plantations. We have the hard time getting the Foursquare.
Okay.
It seems to be like both of us have what we want. Americans got the Foursquare, Canadians got the plantation.
Yeah.
So there needs to be some give and take, but we should get half and half.
For real, right?
Not fair, but
It is some bullshit. I'd have to agree.
anyways, I got about 9 plantations, and they're all at cast strength, and I want to send you them. So
Wow.
Okay, stop that.
So when you have a time, just send me the address on.
Okay, I sure will.
Discord.
Yeah, because it seems like for Foursquare, you see it like once a year at the LCBO, and they charge you like 2 to 3 times what you'd pay in the US for it.
And it's only the 46%.
6%,
Yeah. They don't even do the cast strengthers.
Yeah.
But the plantation makes amazing fucking rums. They're changing the name, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that's what.
Yeah. Well, I got nothing wrong. I got no problem with it. Some people are angry about it. I got no problem with it because they decided to do it themselves. They want to get rid of the plantation name because plantation has connotation to it, And it's cool because they decided to do it themselves. They weren't forced to do it. No one told them to do it. They decided on their own volition that they said, we're going to take the name off because it does seem to offend some people, and we don't want to offend people. We want them to drink our shit. They haven't decided on the name yet, but they're changing it. So, and I got no problem with it. And if anyone seems to have an issue with it, you got no life. All right, just get over it. Fuck.
Is it going to be a whole new branding of packaging too, or is it just going to be a name change?
I think they're definitely going to keep. I'm sure they're still going to keep I don't know what you call it there. The fucking
the palm fronds.
The palm fronds. They'll definitely get the palm fronds. Change the name.
Well, it's just like because you see it on the shelf here, and it blends in with a lot of the other rums.
It really does.
Palm rum do the pop, but like you look at like the Ron Zacapa, it's a very distinctive bottle. I don't like it. I think it's way too sweet, but it's a very distinctive bottle shape. So
I got the Ron Zacapa 23 to me is it's an epic mixer. It's really, really fucking good if you want to mix drinks because you don't even have to add any sugar to it because it's just so fucking sweet. But that's not just the Ron Zacapa. There's a lot of them that the Diplomatico 12 I find is in the same realm as the Ron Zacapa. The Plantation 20 anniversary, again, another one that I think these are all really good rums, but they're not. They're sippers if you're someone that doesn't like that lacks a palate that can gravitate towards taste that doesn't have sugar added to it. But it's awesome introductory rums for people to get them out of the Captain Morgan and the fucking Sailor Jerry's. Because they do still have a rounded flavor profile. It's just unfortunate that the sugar does take over. But they're not bad rums.
No, yeah.
It's just that you have a developed palate that enjoys other flavor profiles on the wheel other than sugar. So, but I never like saying they're bad rums because they've won so many awards. Obviously, they're good rums. It's just that we as I don't want to say like sophisticated palated people. I don't want to sound like such a fucking snob, but whatever. Like, people that have learned to enjoy other things other than sugar.
Right. Oh, okay. You want to tell them something? Okay. Okay. Well, has to tell us something. Right?
And I want to have fruit snack and cheeses and a sandwich.
All of it.
Another funny thing. I have my sister's sandwich and have a watermelon. It's funny.
All right.
And my lunch is gonna be
your mom says she's got a sandwich and a cheese snack and fruit snacks all upstairs. Go grab them.
Yeah. All right. Go make your lunch.
no.
Come on, get the fruit snacks. That's your mom.
No. So yesterday she made Belle's lunch and she decided to give her a real nice lunch. So she made her a sandwich and she ate half of it, stuck it in the lunchbox, then took some Cheez-Its, crushed them together, threw that in a bag, and then drank half a water bottle and sent it to school with her. I'm like, that's it's the kind of shit my kid does.
Wow.
Oh, gosh.
Swami, what do you think of Agricole rum?
Which one? Sorry?
Agricole, just like cane sugar.
Agricole. Okay, so you're talking about French rum.
Yeah.
It's from Agricole. Well, Plantation is Agricole. It's a French company that owns it. It's so I would say they're Demerara rum. It's always gonna have a special place in my heart because I just like that region of the Caribbean where they produce the Demerara rum, which is
Guyana.
Guyana. Yeah,
Bed.
but
Leave my Fitbit alone.
Agricole rum has also its place because Agricole rum, they get to use a lot of cognac limousine casking to mature the rum in. So Agricole rum kind of gets a win over the British Island rums because of that. because French companies have all the cognac casks and all the brandy casks and whatever. So they're doing a lot better job when it comes to maturation, whereas the British Isles that are producing their rums are using just strictly bourbon casting, where the French rums are having a lot more fun with it. Other than, of course, Foursquare, which I think Foursquare is British owned. But the other guys, I don't know. It's hit and miss because now the British guys are starting to catch up. Even Eldorado now is doing a lot of different maturations and learning and trying to play with it. Rum is having, I don't want to say a renaissance because rum is always beating whiskey in actual sales. I don't like saying it's a renaissance when it comes to rum. But I think it's a renaissance when it comes to rum when I'm talking about high-end rum.
Yeah, high-end
rum is going through a renaissance right now.
Oh, man, dude, there's a bar you can go to, Swami, up in Wisconsin. There's a whole bar that's a rum bar up in Wisconsin. It's amazing, called Island Fever. Oh my! There's like 100 different rums. The place was awesome. You'd love that place. I was in heaven there. That was great.
We got one here in Montreal. It's a Peruvian bar, and they do just rums. They have like we have a lot of whiskey bars, whatever, everyone knows that. But this one is strictly rums, but they have the best tapas I've ever had. They do a crab cake taco. Oh my god, it's fucking like I get up. Is your daughter still in the room? Because I don't want to say.
No, she left. She went to go eat cereal.
Yeah, it literally gives me an erection when I think of that taco. It is so good. So good. Really.
Old Monk was Indian. I need to try Old Monk. Hey, have you tried the Amrut 2 Indies? You ever tried that one? I haven't tried that one yet either.
I've only had 5 Amruts. It's Donald from Canada will tell you they're hard to come by.
Yeah.
We don't get it.
Have you tried this? Oh, that's terrible.
Single Cask Nation.
Yeah.
Is that 43-year Invergordon or something different?
No, it's Mezcal.
Oh, no. I didn't even know they made Mezcal.
Wow.
Well, yeah, they did one Mezcal release. If you aren't into Mezcal, but you like it's very, very kind of similar.
I'm a massive Añejo fan. The Mezcals I'm getting into. Only problem, again, Canada, Mezcal, and Añejo, and tequila, just silver tequila, is so expensive in Canada. I don't know why. It's really? Like I'm talking, the cheap shit in Canada is $40. We're talking like the Sozas and shit. I love tequila. Like I love a good Añejo. Like there's no tomorrow because Añejo is so peppery. I love the fucking pepperiness coming off of an Añejo, you know. And that bitter pepper note, like it's just so different in comparison to a rum or a scotch or a bourbon where you're getting those sweet notes where you're kind of loving the sour off of an Añejo and a Mezcal. It's like it's a completely different wheelhouse of flavors, you know. It's all pepper and bitter and nice. It's just a different kind of style. And I don't know, like, but it's hard. It's really hard to get good tequila in Canada at an affordable price. So
I'm not.
You know, that's what I want to try is the Amrut rye. I know that Brandon can get that out there in North Carolina. You need to try that one. I'd like to try that. Never seen it anywhere except for the store he found it at.
Yeah, we can't even get cheap tequila at $11. No.
Do you know any whiskey distilleries aging in glass like they do in Mexico with Mezcal? So like, yeah, this is 9 years aged in glass. So
how's that? How?
So they make glass barrels. It's just like it's like a glass tub essentially. And
it's not imparting any flavors. They're just letting it age.
But like we all talk about like
I wouldn't call that an aging. I think I would call that a fermentation. That would be an extra fermentation or something like that.
I don't know. We all talk about like oxidation when you get a bottle halfway. That's when it really starts to open up. Well, 9 years underground in glass, it's already done that. So when you open up the bottle, it's had so much more time to just mellow itself. And I know
interesting.
It's matured so much it's cut my lip because it's matured in glass.
Yeah, I don't know much about Mezcal, and moving to Texas, I kind of like found like, oh, I like Mezcal, and then I just started like get into it. But there's so many different types of agave spirits. That's not just tequila. Most people my age, I'm 25, it's tequila shooters when you're in college and you throw up about 30 minutes later and you drink again and you never drink it for the next 10, 15 years.
Yeah, we did that in Acuna. We went to Acuna, Mexico, a border town of Texas. Me and some 3 other guys from ROTC went together, and we had this brilliant plan. $10 all you can drink. So worst fucking. I've never been so sick in my life. We even ordered pizza like before we left from the U.S. border to go over. We went to a restaurant with her. I threw up. I have never thrown up so much in my life. It was absolutely. All 4 of us were just sick as shit. It was horrible. I've never done cheap tequila again ever since then. That was the worst day. I was a good tequila since then, but no more cheap shit.
I threw up booze once.
You threw up booze once? Well, since you haven't been drunk, that thing's been a little hard.
I threw it.
Oh, you spit it up?
No, I didn't spit it. I threw up.
You threw up? Okay, that's nice.
Did you have good tequila too?
Tequila's ooey. You're something else, kid. Okay, well, good. You don't like vodka or booze? Okay, good to know. All right, bye, kid. You like water? You can give us some water reviews. There you go.
What's better, blue raspberry Kool-Aid or red raspberry Kool-Aid?
Well, which one's better?
Blueberry.
The blue one?
Yeah.
The blue one, she says.
Why does Kool-Aid make blue raspberry?
I like blue.
Because you like the color? Okay.
Fair enough.
Seems just as reasonable as anything else, right?
Yep.
Here's a good question. Why the hell is blue raspberry a flavor, a color in general?
I don't understand. There's no such thing as a blue raspberry.
You've got blueberry. What the hell do you need blue raspberry for? Strawberry was already taken for the red one, or cherry was? I don't understand.
Too many reds. They needed a different color.
Oh, that sounds awful. That sounds terrible. I went down to Mexico, tequila from a gallon jug with a rattlesnake drowned in it. Got an actual snake skull in my glass.
What does it say?
That sounds
I want
disgusting.
to see this one has, from.
It's bedtime. Go to bed.
All right, you gotta go. All right, you gotta go. Bye.
No, I don't want to go.
You have school in the morning, sweetheart.
I don't want to go.
Shh. Stop.
No.
Thank you. Because
The Italian in me just wants to chase
I
what
like
it
raspberry.
Well, I know like the flavors like grapes is really hard to actually get a grape flavor consistency because it's too much water. So I'm wondering if it's the same thing with blueberries. There's too much water in there. So when you actually like distill it down, it doesn't have the essence of blueberry. But with the raspberry, there's compounds in there. So it might.
What do you guys think the next barrel aging is going to be for whiskey in 2021? Because tequila was obviously this year. Mezcal tequila was this year. What do you think 2021 is going to be? Do you think it's going to be brandy?
No,
Maybe.
Armagnac, I think, probably more.
Because we've already had the cognac years. We've had the sherry, obviously, every kind of sherry possibly under the sun. We're doing tequila now. So you guys thinking Armagnac is going to be the next thing?
different type of wood. They're gonna do a toasted different wood.
All right.
Like an walnut or cherry.
Walnut or cherry wood.
Yeah, they're already doing that in Ireland with several types.
Yeah.
I don't know if they could still call it whiskey, though, in the U.S. or Canada.
Yeah. It's got to be oak.
Yeah, so in most markets, they couldn't even call it whiskey.
Yeah, just like with Spice Tree tried that shit with and they shit all over them. So you can't do that. But was it Amroot made that Spectrum? Holy shit, that thing is one of the best whiskeys I ever had in my life.
That's the one that looks like the Pink Floyd cover, right?
Yeah, it's got that and all the different types of different woods. The thing was fucking amazing.
Like, it's hard to get Armagnac casks outside of France. Like, you have to already be a Pernod Ricard distillery to be able to find that stuff.
Armagnac's good stuff.
Well, see, that's why I love plantation rums, because you get all the Armagnac and all the limousine casks and everything. It's fucking incredible. You get so much apricot off those rums. It's nuts.
I don't know. I also would say toasted. Everyone's doing toasted everything now because of mixers.
Yeah, I mean, it does impart better flavors. I think when you toast the heads, of the barrel. It's just different. Because a lot of them, don't bother. It's just virgin instead. Would you stop?
Unless it's going to be like a resurgence of maybe an ice wine here or something like that. I don't know.
You don't have a lot. Because what? You got the Gretzky one. You got the Glenfiddich 21. Are there any other ice wine ones you've had?
Yeah, a couple of Glen Breton ones.
Yeah, the Glen Breton 10-year-old was a really good. That was actually a really good. And I don't like Glen Breton very much, even though they're a Canadian single malt. You want to try to support them. I've only had one good Glen Breton, and it was the ice wine one, which you just talked about, Donald.
Yeah, they also did a cask strength ice wine one too a few years ago. That came out in I think the 500 milliliter bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I reviewed it 3 years ago, the Glen Breton ice wine. And it was delicious. And, and I've had the 21, which sucks. Honestly, Glen Breton. I don't know why they really. It's not that they're bad. All right, they're
boring.
Fucking boring. It's Glenfiddich. There's no point in having Glen Breton. Glen Breton is Canada's Glenfiddich. It's just
Well, they also use Scottish barley too.
Yeah.
True. I guess, and yes, there is champagne finished ones. I know that there's the 23-year Grand Cru from Glenfiddich.
An American knows Glen Breton?
Yes.
Matt has some Glen
I've had a couple different Glen Bretons. I liked them. I had a buddy, he's a pilot for Air Canada. He brought it over to whiskey tasting one time. It was good. I enjoyed it. But it was for being a Canadian one. That was one of the best Canadians I've had. All things considered, what we can get in America.
There's so many good Canadian whiskeys out there.
Right, and we just don't get them, unfortunately. We get garbage for the most part. They're like, have you had a Crown Royal? Yes, that's about the best we're going to get for the most part.
Daddy,
why are you petting me?
Velvet.
It's on your face.
Stop petting me.
Why do you have so many zits on your face?
I just do. Hush.
Oh my God. Ask him about the zits on his back. Those are the worst ones. Jesus.
Being pet here as kids drive me crazy. Would you stop? Go to bed. Let me put you. Oh, don't throw up.
Did they just throw
That's
up
good
with
for
the
some-
cough? Is that what happens with kids? I don't know. I'm really happy I don't have children. They just throw up when they puke. I mean, when they cough, they just
Well, it's not the worst. You got and you're just covered in vomit. My wife used to have this sweatshirt. I mean, every time, never failed. The kid would just puke all over it every damn time. It was ridiculous. I mean, it's just this warm, disgusting sensation.
Oh,
So you know you have children, so you know it.
Every time we hang out, I never want kids after we hang out.
oh my God. Jesus Christ.
So when Travis and John,
They just talk and projectile vomit all over you.
it is. It's horrible. They puke on everything. They puke across the room. They'll fucking get your ass. It's
I
disgusting.
love me, John. What the hell is this?
I don't know.
All I know is my friend. Every week I talk to my friend who has a child. It just sounds like he's dying of the plague every time I call him. But I'm like, I can't go out. Ah, why? I have kids. I'm like, oh, fuck it.
There's the solution. Slip some Ardbeg in the milk. Daddy, but my milk has gone bad. Why do I have peated milk? Is that funny to you? Keep it up. It might happen to you.
Yeah.
You should probably go. Okay. Chill.
I'm not going anywhere
Oh my gosh. Why are you so hyper tonight?
because
Wow.
nobody helped me to God.
Not getting the cord. Should have called your mother a name.
Bother you for I don't know until you get me out.
Just give in and give her the freaking laptop.
I can't. She tried that earlier, but I came up here and stole it, took it all from her. She's like, it's not happening.
Oh, we got a super chat.
Here, get your sword. Get the sword and thing. Get a super chat. Get the thing from Jason. It says to help pay for the kiddos' car lessons so they can torment dad with force. Thanks, Jason. Thank you.
Oh, calm. I'm surprised.
Teddy, my milk is awesome. More, please.
Milk.
That's it, guys. Milk finished whiskey. Milk finished. I don't think that doesn't sound good at all.
Why some?
Okay, stop.
For what?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the question.
Stop. You just do. Stop. Be good.
Is because you're a man?
Yeah, that's it.
Is you're old?
Yeah, I'm old
Is
too.
you look hairy with your gray hair?
Yeah, thanks. You're not being helpful.
That's the truth right there. Wow.
That's so nice of her.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the same one you did.
How much money did you get?
$5.
Did you get one there too?
Yeah, that's just the same one.
Ah.
Finish one in milk. Now that could happen. I could see a whiskey finish in a milk
Milk
stout cast for sure. That'll
Yeah.
definitely happen.
But they've already done stout casts. Stout cast has been done.
True.
Tealing's
Best.
does my favorite stout cast that I've had. I've had a lot of them, and I
I'm
think
trying.
Tealing fucking knocked it out the park when they did
They
it.
did.
I think only milk. You know what?
Because it literally was to add some extra to the whiskey. It didn't take over the whiskey.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It actually,
Michigan whiskey has it.
yeah, the Teeling stout cask, it actually tasted a bit like actual stout
Yeah,
and added a more accent to the citrus notes of the Irish single grain as well too.
agreed.
Yep, really good.
Because I've had other ones. Jameson did it too, and a few other companies, and it didn't come out so well. It came out really bitter, and it didn't work out. But when Teeling did it, they did it. Teeling, and I've said this on my channel a bunch of times. I don't know if Donald's heard me say it. Teeling to me is Springbank of Ireland.
Yep.
It really, they just do a fucking incredible job. They don't get enough credit. Everyone talks about fucking Redbreast all the time, and honestly, I don't get it. I don't hate them. I don't hate Redbreast. The 21-year-old is fine. I know everyone loves to fucking jib jab about the 21-year-old. I think it's fine. I don't think it's amazing. It's a good price for a 21-year-old. Other than that, I don't think it's rounded. I think it's hot on the mouth. It's not like I'm not going to write home about the 21-year-old.
Yeah.
The 12-year-old cast strength, I think, is better than the 21-year-old. But whatever.
Yeah.
And for me to think a 12-year-old cast strength is better than a 46% 21-year-old it's kind of harsh. I would think if I was a company, if I'm like making a 21-year-old and I think that their 12-year-old cast strength is better than their 21-year-old product, that's not a good thing. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, well, I mean, even for me with Redbreast, if I wanted like a daily sipper,
Yeah.
I'm more likely to go to the Lustau or even the 15
Yeah.
than I am the 21. So
Yeah.
Plus, it's expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, for a daily one, I mean, it's $250 to $300 for the 21. I mean, can't exactly drink that on a daily basis.
yeah,
No,
but I'm
It's 250 American because it's 250 Canadian.
Canadian,
Man.
yeah.
And that's cheap. Actually, that's on sale. Usually, it's
Yeah.
$350
Yeah.
US.
Yeah.
Holy motherfucker, we get a lot cheaper than you guys. That's one of the reasons why it's popular in Canada. It's not very expensive here. Same thing with the Parliament from Glendronach. You guys get it. Like when I was in Kansas City, you guys spend $300 on the 21-year-old Parliament.
Yeah, it's crazy.
$198 in Quebec.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And that's Canadian, man. So for us, for you guys, that would be like American dollars would be like 120, 130 American.
You still okay? I'm gonna go put Val in bed. I'll be right back.
All right,
cool.
tie her down. Get the fucking.
You got to do laps around the house.
That or take her to the pool every day.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have zero patience with children. I know a lot of people are like, Swami's such a fucking prick. You know I'm an asshole.
I don't have any patience with children either. So
Same.
I'm an uncle. There's a reason why I'm an uncle. I've been married 15 years, and me and my wife have not squirted out one of these fuckers. There's a reason. We don't want them. We like them for literally 10, 15 minutes, and we've noticed that through the years. Like, they're cool, 10, 15 minutes, it's cute, and then it's like, oh, shut up.
So, Swami, up in Quebec, is it state-run, or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every province in Canada, other than Alberta, is state-run, and BC is kind of like a mutation. They have private stores, but the private stores cannot sell cheaper than the public stores, so the competition is like null and void. The only difference is that they have more product than we do.
Oh, so
BC will have more more product than the other provinces because they have private stores that can bring in private importation. But the difference is they're not allowed to sell it less than the public stores. So Alberta is fully public. Fully public. Whereas the rest of us, it's private. No, sorry. Alberta is fully private.
Yeah.
BC is an amalgamation of private and public, but the public has stopped them from actually taking over. And the rest of the provinces are all public, but Nova Scotia, for some reason, has extremely cheap pricing, even though they're public. And no one knows why. But beer is really expensive in Nova Scotia. So they come to Quebec to buy the beer. It's a fucking mess.
But can you ship between provinces?
Pardon?
I know in Ontario, it's illegal to ship into Ontario, I thought.
Yeah.
No, the laws are being changed this year. You're going to be able to buy from every single province you want to. The only difference is you're going to have to pay the taxes of said province, which is still a good thing.
Yeah.
Because it is a move forward, meaning because there's certain provinces that don't have, and Canadians are used to paying a lot for their hard alcohol. So we're like, fine, I just want to be able to actually get that bottle. That's my issue. It's not the price. I'm used to getting raped.
Yeah.
But I want to be able to get at least my butthole lubed while I'm being raped.
Yeah.
So if I can just buy the bottles I want, even if I got to pay the price that province is, which is Ontario, and fuck Ontario. But sorry, Donald.
No, I agree.
Okay. But because Ontario gets pretty much everything. The problem is Ontario's prices are fucking ridiculous. Quebec, we're like third. The most expensive is Ontario. Then it's like after Ontario, I think it's Winnipeg is like second most expensive, and then Quebec comes in third, and then after Quebec, it's like BC. Actually, BC's got some really high taxes because they're taxed after sale. Where at least Ontario and Quebec, the tax is included in the price.
That's right.
So when you see the bottle is the price that it's at. So like if I see a bottle at $100 in Quebec or Ontario, that's what I'm paying. Whereas BC, you'll see the bottle for $100, but then you're paying like the bottle tax, there's like 18 different taxes on top of it. So BC comes out really expensive as well.
Yeah.
From what I hear, you end up spending like $45 more in taxes in BC on top of the price that you see. It's crazy. I don't know how to explain Canada. You got to go province to province.
Yeah, I mean, because Ontario, it's the base tax rate for alcohol is 61.5%. Then they build in the HST. Then they build in an environmental fee. Then they build in a volume tax. Then they build in an ABV tax. Then they build in like what's the other stuff they build in? At least 2 or 3 more things. Yeah,
that's crazy. The one thing I'll say I like about Quebec and Ontario is the tax is already on the bottle. I know when I get there.
Yep. Yeah, because you'd have to be a mathematician to figure it out by the time you got up to the checkout.
If you want to know about BC, just watch Foodquake's channel. And Foodquake, whenever he buys a bottle, he tells you he goes through the tax on the bill and everything like that. It ends up like $60 extra on the bottle.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I lived in PA for a long time, and I get the whole state-run liquor store. It sucks, but I mean, there's also good to it because at least like you have a chance of getting like a B tag on a raffle.
Yeah.
So I mean, they just started to drop random stuff. They dropped Weller Foolproof Thursday at 7 a.m. Random, $50, no limit on the bottles. So. Like, wow. But they'll drop stuff randomly throughout the day. Like a couple days ago, they dropped the 18-year-old marriage, B.H. Taylor, 3:00 in the afternoon, 2-bottle limit. They didn't post it on the website. You had to search the actual name, B.H. Taylor, for it. So,
there's nothing in the world that annoys me more than a whiskey lottery. I don't know why. I just don't like the idea of having to fucking line up for a bottle. I'm sorry.
Well, it's all online. They mail it to you.
I know but it's just I don't like this whole bidding process bullshit. They got enough whiskey. Fuck your fucking bidding wars. Your prices are already fucking crazy. Stop trying to fucking make. I'm sorry. It just it literally it makes blood want to shoot out of the fucking corners of my eyes when I hear fucking.
I mean, like auction for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it could be worse. Down here, you have to buy bottles to get into the raffle. In some sort of-
True.
But that's the LCBO. The LCBO does that shit. Like you have to be a high end customer or some shit like that in order to be put into the raffles when Pappy comes in.
So what you do is you have to actually have an account. You log into their vintages website, then you have to pay for the bottle that you want. And then they do what's supposedly a random online lottery draw. And then if you don't get the bottle, you get the cost of it refunded. And then you have 30 days to pick it up. If you don't pick it up within 30 days, then it goes to some store or some store manager will give it to an insider.
Yeah, the SAC doesn't do that. The SAC is first come, first serve. When the bottles come in, you better be there. That's it. There's no lottery bullshit and fucking specialized customers. The worst thing about Canadian public service that I hate the worst. This is the number one complaint I have about the public system. Is that they take 30 or 40% of the stock that comes in, and it's strictly for restaurants. So restaurants get first come, first serve.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Totally agree on that.
That makes me want to kill somebody. It's like, fuck the restaurants, all right? Because the restaurants also can order privately. They don't have to deal with the fucking LCBO and the SAC. They're actually legally allowed to buy in bulk.
Yep.
You just have to buy it through the SAC and through the LCBO. So they don't need to get special treatment. They should just fucking buy their shit the way they're supposed to and let us have the fucking stuff that's ordered in. But for some reason, 30% of whatever comes in is directed to restaurants and bars. I don't know.
Yeah, they pull the same shit here. It's like, oh, you can never see that. Like, oh, you can try the bar. Oh, for some fucking absurd price. I saw it was at a restaurant the other day. They wanted $333 for Pappy 20. That's fucking absurd. The whole fucking bottle doesn't cost that. I'm like, go fuck yourselves.
Yeah.
It's just out of control. No one's gonna buy it for that. If you do, you're a fucking moron.
But at the same time, I am planning on opening up my own bar soon. So I'm not lying.
So we know where to go to see Swami. All the good shit's in his bar.
Yeah. Yeah, if you see a black van outside a SAQ selection for Swami's bar.
Me and my wife have been, it's our retirement plan once we're out of fucking work, guys. We're going to open up a small bar. I've been running other people's bars for my entire life. I want to eventually have my own place. So.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is the way.
Paying $3,000 for Pappy 23.
I'm going to be back in like 2 minutes, guys.
All right.
As you notice, I don't vape anymore, so I quit the vape. I quit the douche flute, but I want to have a cigarette. So
Sounds like a plan.
I went back to smoking, but I'm smoking 2 cigarettes a day instead of vaping all day. So.
No, well, whatever works.
Yeah. Stops me from killing people, that's all.
Like, who is buying those secondary price bottles of Old Pappy?
Yeah, it's just fucking stupid, and it's not worth $3,000. It's not even close. It's not even worth $300. It's not that good.
Like I had a chance to taste the Pappy 25. It was fantastic, but like I would never buy the bottle at like 2,500 MSRP.
No.
And whatever it is on secondary is ridiculous.
Because I think, it was like $250. I think was the retail price on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see you paying $250.
Yikes.
Other than that, no. I know Chris, I think at one time had like 8 of them, so, which is awesome because he went around the state and picked them all up.
He has the best collection I have ever seen.
Oh, his collection's amazing. It's fucking awesome.
But he's been collecting since like the early 2000s.
Well, yeah, because he's older than all. He's in his mid 40s, and so he just was into it a little earlier for everybody else. None of us were old enough to be into it at the time, and he did. And he's just got amazing stuff, and he's a cool guy, and he shares. He's just awesome guy. So, yeah, it's pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah, Dustin, it was the old Rip 25. I mean,
yeah, he's
oily juice, so it was really good. But like, I wouldn't pay more than $300 for a pour.
Oh my gosh, $1,800 for 18-year marriage? Hell no. I haven't tried the 18-year marriage. I'd like to try it, but I'm not about to fucking pay for it. That's fucking insane. I'll pay $70 for a bottle. That's what I'm willing to pay for pretty much any E.H. Taylor product because that's what it's worth. Except for small batch, that's worth $40. Other than that, I'm not interested. It's E.H. Taylor. It's good, but it's not worth more than the retail. That's what they're supposed to be good at. The retail price. That's it. Just like people that pay $100 for fucking Buffalo Trace. You're an idiot. It's $25 max. I mean, it just ain't that fucking... Or Blanton's, oh my god, don't talk about fucking Blanton's. Fucking $60 bullshit bourbon that's not even that fucking good. It's like, my aunt uses a fucking mixer for Coke. I mean, God bless. It's just... People that shit their fucking minds. You got any fucking Blanton's? God damn, I got like a lifetime supply. I will never drink all of them. Only got them for, I wanted the fucking horses on top. I don't give a shit about the fucking whiskey. Nobody else can drink it. I don't care.
Jason's rant about that was hilarious.
That video is so freaking funny. His shirt, give me my horse, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen that. People go and they're expecting to get Blanton's because, like, oh no, they got a case of it. I'm like, dude, have you had Ancient Age? Like, in a blind, you can't tell the difference. I guarantee.
Really close. I mean, especially if you get Ancient Age, there's 3 points in difference. It's so close. It's in a blind. Seriously, it's who gives a shit? And it's $20. Get the $20 freaking Ancient Age. It's pointless.
Like, these people, they're not flipping them. That's the worst part. If you're freaking out and then flipping them, whatever. I don't like you anyway. But like, if you're going to drink it, like, there is so much other stuff out there for $60 that is just as good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no. And I think that was, I think it was 95, Andrew, that was for a 30-year Balvenie. So, and that to me was totally worth it. So, that was delicious and it was worth the money. Because I wasn't about to spend $1,000 a bottle. So, and that's just retail. And so I was perfectly happy with that. And it was fantastic. I think the other one that was like a 75 for the HP 25, also totally worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, if you're going to spend money, spend on old scotch. If you're going to spend money in a bar, I mean, spending it on ridiculous up-priced bourbon is just fucking stupid. You're just wasting your money. You might as well just go, throw it outside and through a fucking grinder at that point because you ain't going to get your money's worth drinking it. That's for damn sure.
There's a bar in Pittsburgh that they have pre-fire Heaven Hill for $6 for.
Perfect.
Yeah. So, like, there are bars that, like, if you know what to look at, I mean, they have, probably 1,500 whiskeys, so you have to know what it is. But, like, if you know, you're like, yeah, I'm having that and nothing else because I don't need to have anything else.
Yeah, exactly. Old Jew? I'm not sure what that is. What's an old Jew? I don't know what that is. But had a whiskey of some sort? I'm confused.
Old Jew.
It just sounds all sorts of
wrong. My back.
You bench on a bench?
Oh, you meant to say JW Blue.
It was like the first time I met Jason. Mash and Drum.
Okay, that makes more sense. A JW Blue. Okay, I get that. I'm like, I don't understand.
The autocorrect got him.
Yeah,
it could get you into trouble. I'm telling you.
Okay, that makes a whole lot more sense.
That the same thing that happened the first time I met Mash and Drum. But he said, like, I'm having an old Jew. It was like it was like autocorrect fucked you up there, Jason.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, because like there was a bar up in Wisconsin like that. Like they had a Beaky 12 for $10. I'm like, perfect,
cool,
the perfect price. I mean, everything in there was very fairly priced. Actually, it was really cheap. And it's like, yeah, they just want people to actually try whiskey for a reasonable price. I'm like, works for me just fine. Don't rip people off just because you can. They had all sorts of cool old shit nobody ever has. Like, fuck do you have those? So I got like 5 more in the back. Okay, cool. Perfect bar.
I got a question that's absolutely nothing to do with whiskey, but is anyone excited that there's some fucking new movies that are actually coming out in the next couple of weeks?
I did see one, actually. My wife made me go to the movies. We saw something called like Writing on Bathroom Walls. It surprisingly actually didn't suck. So that was a plus. It was about some kid who's got like schizophrenia. It was interesting.
I'm looking forward to the New Mutants. Like the fucking commercial was fucking kick ass for it. So
I'm just pissed off about freaking, Fast and the Furious and Top Gun. That's the ones I really wanted to see, and they're pushed back to like sometime fucking next year. Like motherfuckers.
The Wonder Woman 1984 looks fucking kick ass. I'm like,
Well, I mean, she is hot, so I mean, I really can't say who wouldn't want to see that. And that's a reason enough alone to watch that movie.
and the New Mutants. I know it's gonna suck. I know Fox likes fucking up X-Men, but for some reason that one looks really fucking good. So I'm hoping that's gonna be good.
Hopefully it is.
Have you guys seen the new HBO show Lovecraft County?
No, what's that about?
It's fucking great, man. I went in with low expectations. It's like it takes place in like right like after desegregation or some shit like that, and it's a black show, but it's a good thing because it's like an original concept show, and it's all about like vampires and different kind of monsters, but they take a different take on it. And I've been watching it. It's fucking great. So like HBO finally has like a good series out that I've been enjoying, other than The Watchmen that came out last year, which was great too. So
I've been enjoying the Perry Mason series on HBO.
Oh, is that good? I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah, really good.
my wife really likes it. I haven't watched it. I don't know why. It's just because I wasn't a fan of the original, because I'm old enough to remember the original.
Oh yeah, because the old one, yeah, we were kids, yeah.
Yeah. But she says it's really good, so I might give it a try. So see about that, because HBO needs to step up their shit, because literally everything I've
They don't have anything right now. That's the problem.
they have, but it's all for not our, like, maybe Ben, because Ben looks younger. I'm guessing, Ben, you're what, 28, 29,
25.
25, yeah. So it seems to be all more based for like millennials and shit like that on HBO lately. It's all like,
I mean, as soon as Game of Thrones ended, I just stopped it. So it wasn't.
God, did you guys watch Westworld 3? That season sucked hard.
I tried. I really tried.
Fucking brutal. It took me months to finish it.
I wanted to like it because Jesse's in it, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, it was, and it's like, it was so painful to watch that season.
Sorry.
I'm like, please don't bring this fucking show back. It's just fucking cancel it. It sucks hard.
Well, the first season was great. The second season sucked, and then the fucking third season, I got through 3 episodes and I stopped watching.
I think that's how a lot of people. I went back to it for several months. Going, fine, I'll fucking finish it. Then they're like, oh yeah, we're at season 4. I'm like, why? Who the fuck's gonna watch season 4?
They're pushing it.
It's like Walking Dead. Why the fuck is that still on TV? I haven't watched that in years.
I don't think anyone's watching yours.
It's still it's on like season 12 or some shit. Why? Why is it still on?
I don't get it. AMC canceled Mad Men when it was at its peak. They canceled Breaking Bad when it was at its peak. They
both fantastic shows,
amazing shows.
But they kept The Walking Dead, and it's still going.
It's like they're
it
milking
just won't die.
Yeah,
It's impossible.
Yeah.
I think it's really cheap to make. That's the only thing I can think of.
I know, it's set in Austin. Well, it's not set in Austin, but it's filmed all in Austin. I know that.
I thought it was filmed in Atlanta.
No, they always shut down the roads by my office for fucking filming. It's terrible.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Firefly. Oh.
Here we go. This is just stick to Margaret Robbie every show. That's
Oh my god, that Birds of Prey. I watched it for free. Fuck.
How was that?
I couldn't get through it. Like, I watched like 30 minutes of it just because of COVID. There's nothing to watch, so you end up watching movies that you would never fucking watch, and it's like, that's why I'm just happy there's some new shit coming out. I'm like, fucking Christ. I'm like scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Full House. They've watched. I had all 8 seasons on DVD, and then of course they got Fuller House. Oh my god, they've watched that show so many fucking times. It's out of control.
Yeah.
They really even watch that show too.
Have you guys had the Smoke Wagon, like any of the re-releases at all?
I had the whatever 2 Andy sent me samples of. I've had those 2, and that's the only 2 I've tried. And they were both
Can you
good.
tell me why people freak out about MGP 8 to 9-year-old bourbon?
It's good, but I don't know that it's anything better than anything else. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the Bullet cast strength. I drink that one a lot, and I find, well, I I'm not gonna. I haven't been drinking whiskey for 3 months, but I don't see any problem with MGP products, honestly, because they're inexpensive. They're great tasting. Of course, it ends up that it's all fucking Four Roses, but it's still fucking good.
Right.
Yeah, Four Roses is good. I just I'm seeing MGP smoke wagons go $300-$400 on secondary. I'm like, do we not realize that this is just MGP bourbon? Like, yeah, maybe honey barrels, but come on.
I mean, hell, they're on the shelf here. I mean, they're like $30 to $100 just sitting on the shelf here. Like, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah. Again, I don't buy secondary market.
Yeah, I don't think it's crazy.
And I don't really respect anyone who does buy secondary market because you're just propagating this bullshit. Like,
I agree.
And that's one of the reasons, like Matt, like maybe you've understood why I've been kind of anti the community of whiskey reviewers, which is not to say I don't like. Again, I'm friends with all you guys. I love all you guys. I'm very close with pretty much every whiskey reviewer out there, but I don't like the propagation and continuation of trying to market whiskey. I don't want to market it. I want whiskey to fail. Honestly, I want whiskey to go back down in price. So I don't want more of you guys out there drinking it. I want whiskey to start devaluing as soon as possible. So
I get it. Oh, we got another super chat here from
to
answer Ben. Because of well-aged MGP stock is some of the best bang for your buck, but cask strength bourbon SW uncut filter goes some of the best. Okay, I can understand. Thanks, AJ. Appreciate it.
I mean, I know people go over the Desert Jewel, the blue one, and the red one that's like single barrels. Like, no, yeah, I get that. But I'm talking the generic, just small batch smoke wagon. I'm like, it's pretty readily available now, I thought.
Yeah, it's $30 on the shelf. No problem.
Yeah.
No, it's funny that Jason said about Twilight. My kid is terrified of Twilight, by the way. We tried to have her watch it. She was like, fuck no, it's too scary.
Scared
they're like pussy ass him. I'd understand if it was like the vampire, like fucking what the hell's the one with the Sookie Stackhouse? What the fuck, True Blood? What the fuck is, I understand that shit. That shit could be scary for a small child, but I mean, fucking Twilight is not scary.
It's only 2 vampire movies. There's only 2 vampire movies I watch, and it's Fright Night and what's the other one? The fucking 80s one with Kiefer Sutherland. Fuck, I always forget the name.
Lost Boys.
Lost Boys, and it's only for the saxophone player that I'll watch that shit.
I like it. You know what I like? I still like John Carpenter's Vampires. I really enjoyed that one as a kid in high school. That was a good one.
The one with James Woods?
Yeah, I like that shit. The shit was good. I watched it again the other day. I'm an old VHS player. I was like, man, this shit's still good.
I think that's on Netflix. That's on Netflix if you want to watch it.
Is it now? Yeah, hell, they made a second one. I think like Los Muertos or something like that. I think I saw it, like I rented it from Blockbuster. I mean, this is how old that movie fucking is.
That's a good one, but it's gross. Fuck. It makes me, I don't know why, but it makes me queasy. Fuck. Interview with the Vampire. Every time I watch it, I get
that one is creepy. That one is, I haven't seen that one in years.
I don't think it's creepy, but it's there's 2 movies that make me feel fucking uneasy in the stomach for some reason when I watch them, and it's Interview with the Vampire and Hellraiser, the original Hellraiser. Every time I watch that shit, my stomach turns fuck when I watch it. Fuck, I don't know.
Okay, some Dusk Till Dawn with Selma, yeah.
No,
okay, so of course I remember we were at a sleepover with a bunch of guys over for like New Year's Eve. I think it was probably like 12, 13 at the time, and we put in we not have seen Desperado when it just came in Town Burn Summer High. That was the fucking best movie we'd all ever seen. We're like, that is fucking amazing. I mean, you got her in it. Shit's blowing over. There's hot naked chicks. What else could you want? I mean, it was fantastic. At 13, that's the fucking greatest we ever seen.
She's still fucking hot, and she's like 60. And
she's amazing. She's in her mid-50s or some shit. She's amazing looking.
Fucking
it blows my mind.
Top 10 best looking women ever on the planet.
Oh, no doubt. Hands down. She doesn't age at all. No. Like, she looks the same as she did 30 years ago.
She's fucking hot.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's no doubt. Your wife hates what she loved, but you like Desperado. That is interesting.
You ever watch the original Desperado El Mariachi?
I haven't. I bought it. Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got. And then what's the third one? I've got all three of them.
Once Upon a Time in Mexico. That one's
Mexico,
not
yeah,
good.
they're all good. I liked all three of them. They're all good.
I didn't like the Once Upon a Time in Mexico. With
You like that one?
Johnny Depp with no eyes or whatever.
It's not as good as the other two. I mean, it's not Antonio Banderas. He's a fucking badass. So,
I recently, speaking of like horror and shit like that, I recently watched Death Proof like a couple of weeks ago again. That one ages better. Like the first time I saw it, I didn't like it. And now when I watch it, I really like it. With Kurt Russell and everything like that, that was a good one.
If I ever saw that.
Death Proof. It's the second parter of Robert Rodriguez does the other one. What's the other one called there? Fuck, it's like zombies and shit like that.
You're right.
It's a double bill.
Yeah.
There's the Robert Rodriguez and then there's the Quentin Tarantino. And then they have, like, it's the one that machete came off of it and Hobo with the shotgun and all the rest of that shit.
Right. Hell, let's say they're making a Scream 5.
I heard they're remaking Exorcist.
Oh yeah, I heard that too, which is wild.
Why?
Why would you ruin a classic? That's just stupid. You can't remake that.
I'm just expecting it's going to be a G rating and it's going to be a transgender as the main character.
Probably.
It's going to be virtue signal. It's going to virtue signal like a motherfucker.
Yep.
Thanks for having me. I gotta go.
All right,
Yeah,
Ben. Thanks for coming
Right,
on.
night, Ben.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I think the only movie that I'm really excited for coming out this year is the upcoming Bond film, No Time to Die.
Mm.
I mean, from the trailers, it looks interesting, and all of the controversy around it that happened when they started naming the characters and what a female Bond and all this stuff, and yeah,
She's not a female Bond.
I know. That's how they were portraying her at first. So
I don't know. I've liked Daniel Craig as Bond, but his movies seem to be very hit and miss. My favorite Bond, I'm boring. I like Roger Moore. Everyone's Sean Connery. I was a Roger Moore guy. I liked License to Kill and what was the other one that I really liked?
Oh, License to Kill was Timothy Dalton.
Oh yeah, sorry. What's the one with Christopher Walken? View to Kill.
A View to Kill, yeah, that's
View to
right.
Kill. That was my favorite one. And the one when with Jane Seymour was in it. Fuck, I forget the name of it. Fuck, with the
Live and Let Die.
Live and Let Die. Those were my two
yeah.
favorites. Roger Moore.
No, I do it. Underworld is a good series. I do like all the Underworld movies. I'm a big fan of Kate Beckinsale in general, so that makes
she's
it. But they are good fucking movies.
She's another one that doesn't fucking age. She's like,
No, she looks great.
50 and she looks fucking amazing.
But I really do like those movies. She's a badass in all those. I really like Underworld. Those are good movies. They should make more of that shit. I think 4 or 5 of those damn things now, something like that. They're great.
But
Oh,
Sean
right.
Connery got all the real hotties. Yeah, I would say Bond. The last good Bond. I think the last good, really, really good, epic Bond movie was GoldenEye, and after GoldenEye, I think all the rest of them kind of just like.
God, that's
I don't know. I think Skyfall was pretty damn epic, especially
I saw Sky. I have it. I never opened it.
with Judi Dench's performance in it. It's pretty damned epic. So, I mean, I really, really enjoyed that.
Did you like Casino Royale?
I did
Yeah.
because I've got the entire Ian Fleming novel series.
Mm-hmm.
So, out of most of the Bond films, especially the modern ones, that one was much more true to the source material. And I think that's also why Timothy Dalton got a bad rap, because he was just the wrong actor for the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
That's very. Thank you for the reference there. but he's right. Elizabeth Hurley does not age either. Also looks fucking amazing. She's in her 50s.
Yeah.
Good point.
I was never a big fan of hers. Like, I never thought she was that hot. So. But I'm very partial. I have a type that I like, and it's Hispanic women. So I'm just like, that's what I'm attracted to.
Definitely not that. So
Yeah.
you're out of luck on that deal.
I don't know why. And I'm married to a Portuguese woman, and she tricked me because I thought she was Hispanic when I met her. She looks very fucking Hispanic. How would you want?
New Matrix. Are you shitting me? New Matrix. No. We don't need more fucking Matrix movies. John Wick, I'm all about. More John Wick, definitely.
Oh,
John Wick is fucking awesome.
I like John Wick 1 and John Wick 2 is decent. I didn't like the third
You don't
one.
like 3? I liked it. Hell, even my wife who went to see it in the theater with me, she liked it so much, which was great.
I thought 1 was the pinnacle. I thought 2 was passable, and I thought 3 was horrible. So I was like that.
I enjoyed it. It was all good. You know what I really want is Deadpool 3 though. And God knows when that's gonna fucking happen. Hope it doesn't.
It's coming. Walt Disney said they're going to keep it rated R.
Better.
They're just not going to release it under Walt Disney. They're going to release it under one of their other companies that they own, and they're going to keep it rated R.
Good,
So,
because that's the way it's supposed to be.
But I heard it's not going to be Deadpool. It's going to be X-Force. So they're going to call it X-Force. Well, it was really good, Deadpool 2 with the.
I know it was. It was a good movie, but I mean,
so they're gonna just do it. They're gonna bring back Josh Brolin and
as Cable or whatever. Yeah. Well,
and she's super. She does another one that's super hot. Zazie Beetz. Fuck, she's insanely hot. Everyone had an issue because they were like, "Oh, Domino's supposed to be white," and I was like, "No, she's supposed to be white." When I mean white, not Caucasian, she's supposed to be like the color white. Yeah. But I thought she did a great job. I was like, if they do it good, I don't care. Like, and she was very cool, and she did that scene where she's like, when he's describing, luck can't be considered a superpower. Everything blowing up behind her, and she's walking around. I thought that was fucking awesome. So,
that was pretty funny. Yeah, I'm hoping we get some good shit out of that deal. I guess we'll see.
Bill and Ted movie? Really?
Yeah. New Bill and Ted, yeah.
I don't even understand why they made a second Bill and Ted. The first one,
Bogus is nowhere near as good. Like,
they're horrible. They're horrible.
I love the first one as a kid, man. I'm like, that shit is amazing. Because I mean, I saw, of course, I was probably like middle school when that movie came out, something like that. I loved that movie.
It's like people who act like Goonies was amazing. They're like, oh, like Goonies, everyone talks about Goonies like it was the best movie ever. Watch Goonies today. You're gonna maybe watch 20 minutes of it and be like, "Yeah, this movie did not age well." No. It's like Monster Squad. Everyone, Monster Squad was so cool when we were kids. No, watch Monster Squad today. It sucks. All right, like all these movies that you loved when you were a kid are horrible today. They did not age well. They're like you like them kids.
At least there's still plenty of good ones like Animal House and Stripes. Those are still fucking awesome.
Yeah, those age well.
The good shit.
Yeah.
Any of the what's his name? John Hughes movies are all fucking great. I love everything that guy ever made.
Yeah, 16 Candles actually aged better because I didn't like it when I was a kid, and I watched it today and I think it's actually pretty good and funny.
Great movie.
But it's also really racist and sexist and shit like that, and I don't understand.
It's really funny, so it doesn't really
matter. Funny as hell, but I don't think
it's funny as shit.
This generation will watch and be like, "Oh fuck no!"
Oh my God, it's so horrible. It's like getting grip. As long as you make fun of everybody, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
funny as hell.
Yeah, it's like looking at some of the old Peter Sellers movies, like The Party, right?
Yeah,
right.
My penis.
Yep.
I like penis.
New Ace Ventura. Oh hell no! I don't even know Ace Ventura.
Hey, I watched because I was so bored. And
I like the first one. The second one was nowhere near as good.
I'm not gonna lie. I watched Sonic the Hedgehog. The movie was horrible, but Jim Carrey was so good in that piece of shit movie, and I was like, I miss that Carrey, like just goofy, fucking stupid Jim Carrey, not trying to win an Oscar, not trying to be like this great dramatic actor, just. He was like old school Ace Ventura Jim Carrey in that movie. And I was like, that's Jim Carrey that you want to watch, and think it's fun.
Yeah. Now, I will say old Eddie Murphy movies are excellent. Like Beverly Hills Cop, fucking one of the best movies ever made as far as I love Beverly Hills Cop. I still fucking love the music. It's probably one of the first you watch them when they go in the strip club. It's fucking great. I was like,
my favorite Eddie Murphy movie is The Golden Child.
Oh, it's a good movie. Yeah, I like that. I like Harlem Nights a lot. I like Coming to America is great.
Harlem Nights is fucking awesome. That's
It's a great movie.
I think that was Richard Pryor's last movie too. Like,
Is it really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the last one he ever did.
It's a great movie. Yeah, I don't think I've ever showed my kids Harlem Nights. I don't know if they're probably not old enough to give a shit about that movie, but that was a great movie.
When they're all shooting at the fucking club, and the last guy with the gun shoots this guy, and it's Arsenio Hall, I think, is the character, and there is like, stop shooting that motherfucking gun. Everyone, they all got Tommy guns, and there's the one guy with the fucking pistol. They're all like, and he's like, bang, one shot. Stop shooting that pussy ass motherfucking gun.
Oh god, I remember we watched Coming to America right before we went to as kids to New York City. I think at the time we were like 14, 15. And we're like, and this guy comes to us, sure as shit, trench coat. It's full of shit. He's in a cell. Holy shit, that really happens. This is fucking amazing. It was the coolest shit. I was like, hey, it's just like the movies. There's shit like that everywhere. It was so freaking funny.
They're doing a new Coming to America.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Wow.
With Eddie Murphy?
Yeah, it's going to be a Netflix movie, though. They're and Eddie Murphy's going to be in it, and Arsenio's going to be in it, and they're
Oh, that's great. Now I know they're making Beverly Hills Cop 4 as well, which I'm excited for.
so close.
So glow.
Yeah.
With Eric LaSalle. Oh my god, that shit's so funny. They sit against the couch. The fucking couch is so good. Oh, what a great movie.
My wife would be so die every time I watch that shit. That's fucking good stuff.
I'll not be showing my children Full Metal Jacket.
No.
No. They'll not be happening.
All right, vote time for the audience. That people are still tuning in. What is the best Vietnam fucking war movie, in your opinion? Apocalypse Now, Platoon, Full Metal Jacket, or Hamburger Hill? Those are your four choices.
Of those, I like Hamburger Hill the best, but I think my favorite still is We Were Soldiers with Mel Gibson. That's my favorite Vietnam War movie.
I would have to say Platoon, still my favorite.
Yeah. I think I still say Full Metal Jacket for me.
Full Metal Jacket is great.
I'm a fan of Kubrick films, so.
Notice I didn't put Apocalypse Now in there because I liked Apocalypse Now, but I think it's overrated.
Well, Apocalypse.
Yeah, it's Heart of Darkness set in Vietnam.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the book, oh my God. If there's one book they should ban in high school.
I had to read that in high school. That shit was
Fuck. You know, Joseph Conrad would take 18 words to say what you could probably say in 3.
Yeah.
Right? So instead of saying they went to bed and they fucked, it'd be like, well, they went into the bedchamber, climbed upon the apparatus upon which they slept. The man inserted his penile tissues into a vaginal cavity, and they performed coitus. Like,
but how many classic books like that just suck in reality? These books aren't great. Those books are fucking shit.
No,
I'm like, all this crap, like all this stuff's on there. Like, I bet you asked that dead motherfucker. None of that crap was in there. You just made that shit up.
Well, I mean, yeah, because it was all about the Belgian Congo, that book, and
right.
Just I mean, that verbose style is just like, oh, just shoot me now, please.
No, I just remember, like, I always liked Apocalypse Now and kind of understood the point of it, but it was just like too fucking much. Just like, God, kind of boring after, like, it's not a rewatchable movie. It's not something you can watch more than like 2 or 3 times.
No, I'm like, I'm good. I haven't seen it in years, so I'm like, pass.
Yeah, like Full Metal Jacket, you can watch it 1 billion times. Platoon, you can watch it 1 billion times. Hamburger Hill, fucking such a stud. Like, seriously, the cast is such a stud.
Amazing one, yeah.
And it's like so forgotten out of the wall of it. Hamburger Hill is fucking amazing.
It is.
What's also there's also the one with Michael J. Fox, which was decent too.
War of the 4th of July, is that one?
No, that's
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. There's one with Michael J. Fox. I forget the fucking name of that one.
I know what you're talking. I'm trying to think of the hell that's called.
They rape the girl, and Michael J. Fox is the only one that doesn't do it. And Jacob's Ladder is also a really good one too. But that's not rewatchable. I think that Jacob's Ladder is like 1 or 2 time watch, and then you.
There's a Bat 21's pretty good. There's some other shit out there. Of course, my favorite though, really and truly, is probably Rambo 2. I really enjoy that in these films. He goes back and kills all those motherfuckers and saves the guys. That's one of my favorite. I do love Rambo. I'm a huge Stallone fan. Probably my favorite actor. So it's all good.
First Blood is an underrated movie.
I love
First Blood is so underrated. That's like I think that is Sylvester Stallone's best performance ever. He's got YouTube crazy lately. Fuck, he's on YouTube every night now doing lives and shit like that.
Is he really? I didn't know that.
He looks great.
Know that.
He looks better now.
He's 73, 74. He
looks better now than he did in the fucking 80s. The guy he was my wife even said she saw him. He's like, he's handsome now. I was like, yeah, the guy looks good. What the fuck going on? He was an ugly motherfucker in the 80s and 90s.
Yep.
Now he's looking like an Italian Gino. Fuck. I'm on the YouTube now. You guys are looking at me now. I'm going to put it on YouTube now. I'm live. Super chat if you want. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh, Running Man is good. I do like any of the Schwarzenegger movies. I do like Schwarzenegger. All those good 80s action guys. Man, that's what the whole Expendables series is so fucking great. It's like everyone I fucking loved in the 80s as a war hero, and those things, Chuck Norris. Fucking shit's amazing. Fucking MIA and crap. That shit's great.
Dolph Lundgren only had 2 good movies, and that was I Come in Peace and Red Scorpion.
Red Scorpion is good. I forgot a Red Scorpion. That's a good one. Do like that one. It's a good movie. Oh my God.
He had another one with Brandon Lee. Before Brandon Lee did The Crow and everything like that, there was a really good movie with Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee. I always forget the fucking name of that one. And it was before Brandon Lee became famous. Before anyone knew that Brandon Lee was Bruce Lee's son. And he did a movie with Dolph Lundgren. And it was a really good one. Fuck.
I can't remember.
Before Rapid Fire.
Rapid Fire? Oh, yeah, that's a good movie. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Rapid Fire that made him famous, and then he did The Crow, and then he died.
Yeah, which is a shame because The Crow is fucking amazing. That is a great. We're talking about back to comic movies. I love The Crow.
But me and my friends were talking last night, and I don't know if you guys gotta be. You're older than me, so you got to remember Matt. Remember The Wraith with Charlie Sheen?
The what movie?
The Wraith.
The
Wraith. It's called Wraith. It's a movie with Charlie Sheen, and he comes back from the dead, and he's in a car, and he's car racing other car drivers and to kill the guys that killed him. All right. And people are saying that if you watch The Wraith, it's a total, The Crow is a complete 100% ripoff of The Wraith.
No, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Which The Wraith is from, and they both have incredible soundtracks too. But except one came out 9 years earlier called The Wraith, and it stars Charlie Sheen. It's a really cheesy 80s movie, all right? But it's about a guy that gets killed and murdered by a gang of fucking punks or fucking weirdos. Yeah. And he comes back to life, but instead of being the Crow, he's like this in this concept car, and he's killing other people by racing them and blowing them up with his car. But then the car comes back together again. It's called The Wraith.
I'll have to check that if I can find that. Oh, I forgot Jean-Claude Van Damme, Kickboxer, Bloodsport, great movies.
Yeah.
Films. Good stuff. I did like those.
Remember the 80s.
Good shit. Where was another one they're talking about? Roadhouse. Oh, I did like Roadhouse. That was a good one.
Fuck Roadhouse.
Him and
with the ripping out the throats.
Yeah.
God.
Patrick Swayze.
Sam Elliott. Yeah, Patrick Swayze and Sam Elliott. I love Sam Elliott. That guy doesn't age. Same thing. He's always been gray hair.
Every woman I know wants to bang the crap out of Sam Elliott.
Absolutely, they always do. Doesn't matter how old they are, they don't care.
They're like, Sam Elliott had banged the crap out of him. Sam Elliott is every every guy that loves Salma Hayek, every woman loves Sam Elliott.
That's probably an accurate statement.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny though. But yeah, it's all these great Dwayne. Okay, Walking Tall. Oh, yeah, that's a good movie. I forgot about Walking Tall with Dwayne Johnson. That is a good movie. Of course, that's a newer movie. I guess that's what, early 2000s probably.
Yeah, I
Something
think
like
something
that.
like that.
Good movie though.
Dustin, if you don't know
Also a
Sam Elliott,
remake of the Charlton Heston version, which is also fucking amazing. Charlton Heston also fantastic.
Dustin, if you don't know who Sam Elliott is, if you've seen Tombstone, he plays like Kurt Russell's brother. in
Yeah, he's
Tombstone.
Virgil.
Virgil.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the dad on the ranch. If you guys need to know who that is.
And also, I guess you would have to say the dude. What's the movie? The dude.
The Big Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski. He plays the cowboy in the Big Lebowski.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Great, all great movies. See, this is all the good stuff we need to talk about. See, we all love it. We all live in the '80s. Alive for 8 years during the '80s. Yeah, well, most of the '80s. Mighty Ducks, good movie. Early '90s. I do like the Mighty Ducks. Good kids movie. My kids like it. It's all good. Yeah, there's all sort of back when what was his name? Emilio Estevez, one of his good movies. One of the few ones. Oh my god! So my daughter has this friend named Amelia. I'm like, Amelia.
I was like Amelia.
God,
Mighty
Night
Ducks,
Roxbury is
man.
so fucking awesome. Did you guys ever get the soundtracks to that and they fucking go around because you were the cool kids and just do that shit like?
No.
We used to do that shit. We were bored. We'd get that shit. Well, we go stop in like random parking lots and do that. It was fucking great, like in a minivan. It was classy.
Young Guns is another movie that did not age well. Go back and watch it now, and you'll hate it.
Night at the Roxbury. I haven't seen it in years.
No, there's a guy saying Marshall Copeland saying Young Guns was a good one. It was a good one when it was out, but if you watch it now, it's horrible. Fuck.
Oh, you know one of my favorite movies,
So bad.
Boondock Saints. Now that's the fucking shit. I love Boondock Saints. I can't wait to make the third one, which would be probably another 10 years at the rate they're going. Do love it. You guys don't like it?
Boondock Saints. Yeah. It was all right.
I enjoy it.
It was
Oh,
brain candy, really. That's all it was. You just sit there and watch gore and violence.
Yeah, which is what was perfect, which is why I liked it. It hit everything I wanted in it. Naked chicks, violence, bunch of fuckers dying.
There
Perfect.
was a lot of porn stars in that one.
Yeah, it was. Ron Jeremy's in there. Oh, what the hell's that? Jenna Fine's in there. Yeah, it was entertaining.
It was like a bunch of
I was
porn stars.
impressed when getting high-end porn stars to be in that movie. It's pretty fun. You don't see that every day. You want to be in a real movie? Here you go. Be in this one. It's pretty fun.
RoboCop is always good.
This is a good one. I agree.
They need to remake it properly with the rated R rating and do it the right way and with practical effects, not digital. They got to do practical effects and redo it the right way.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Face Off. That's a good one. John Travolta and Nick Cage. That was a good movie. I like that.
Yeah.
That was good. I haven't watched that in a long. It's a good movie.
Nicolas Cage did a really good movie in 2018. I think it was called Mandy or something like that. It was a fucking psychedelic art house, weird, fucked up movie. I know he does like 300 movies a year and they always suck, but
Yeah, because he's out of cash and he's making some bullshit.
yeah, it was called Mandy, and it was like this art house. Fuck, the whole movie sucks. The last 40 minutes are worth the whole movie sucking because it's literally just chainsaw death after chainsaw death after fucking massacre. It was so fucking cool. It's called Mandy, I think it was called. But I saw it like a year and a half ago. It was disgusting. The last 40 minutes, fucking pure carnage.
Okay.
Oh, I know. Of course, this is an old Clint Eastwood movie. Play Misty for me, one of his first movies. That shit was twisted. Of course, I love all the Dirty Harrys and fucking. That's probably one of the greatest cop movies ever made. I love Clint Eastwood in general.
Magnum
No such
Force
thing as a
and all
bad
that.
Clint Eastwood movie.
Yeah.
I can't think of a bad one. I really can't.
All
All
right.
all
Well,
the movies.
just speaking about movies now, I'm going to go lay on the couch and watch them. Thanks, Matt, for having me on.
All right,
Nice
thanks,
seeing you
Palmer.
again, Donald.
All right.
It was fun, man. Seriously. Great
All
time.
right. See you later.
Have a good night, everybody.
See you, Swami.
Cheers.
Oh man,
It's down to 2.
just down
Yeah.
to 2.
We'll probably maybe like 15 more minutes, then we'll cut. I think that
Cool.
seems fair. Just look at a few in there. I like talking about movies. That's my other thing. If you guys don't know, one of the other things, I have like 5,000 movies as well in my media room. So I like whiskey and I like movies. I like to actually. I can probably do a fun stream about that. Pairing whiskeys with your favorite movies. I always try to find a movie and pair the whiskey that goes with it because I'm a freaking nerd. So
Yeah, like I always think a good pairing would be like, Canadian Club and the Untouchables, right?
oh, great movie.
Yeah, or
Love
you know,
the Yeah, because back in then,
Something like
that would be the one to do it with, because that was definitely was coming over with Canadian Club. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I got VHSs. I got lots of VHSs, guys. Tons of them. I'm okay with 2-hour movies as long as they're good. I mean, that's
Yep.
okay. There's lots of great 3. I mean, The Godfather's 3.5. That thing's fucking awesome. Well, the first 2.
Hey.
The third one, not so much.
and one movie they really, really buggered up when they cut it for theatrical release was Once Upon a Time in America. But then if you've ever seen the restored version, it's so much
Great
better.
movie.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got that one on DVD. I love that movie.
Yeah.
So much good stuff out there. You haven't seen a movie in more than a decade? Holy shit. Like, as in the theater, or like, I mean, in the theater I might understand, but like at home, Jason? Like, that'd be pretty wild. Yeah, exactly. I love movies. I also really like Brimstone and Suicide Squad. It's probably a good choice. Now, I also like other shit. Like, my favorite movie is Casablanca. Granted, I know it's from 1943. I mean, it was made during the war. It's a propaganda film.
I'm a huge film noir fan, so.
And so, yeah, in high school, I took film history. So those are my favorite classes. So I'm into, like, really weird shit, too, as far as that goes. And I really liked it. They filmed Casablanca in 3 days because, fucking know, it's a war propaganda film.
Yeah.
More or less. And it's a great, one of my favorites. It's a fucking amazing movie. And I don't like the black and white version. That fucking colorized is garbage.
No.
I love the black and white.
It'd be like colorizing Citizen Kane, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just not going to work.
No, it's going to be stupid. Exactly. What's the other one that's... Oh, one of the newer movies, which I know is a totally different genre, but it's really ended up being really good just from how the color spectrum is shot like an old movie, is La La Land is really good because of the patterns of the colors they follow throughout the movie and the songs all integrate through it. Is a great movie. I really enjoyed the hell out of that, just from the cinematic perspective of how that movie's shot. I thought it was really, of course, also love Emma Stone, so that also didn't hurt. So it didn't really matter. Pretty much, if she's in, I'll probably watch it.
Yeah, so. I also have a collection of like Chaplin movies because I'm a huge Chaplin fan.
Very cool.
The Kid, Modern Times, The Great Dictator. I've got all of them.
Oh, wow, that's pretty wild. You get the old cool shit. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, American Psycho. Oh man, yeah. Christian Bale. Good stuff. I prefer a whiskey lash with a glass of whiskey over a movie. Well, I understand that. That's always a positive thing as well.
Yep.
Which we usually do, but tonight was just a hangout after we did our regular stream, which was a lot of fun. 13th Warrior. Oh man, I haven't seen that one. I forgot. That's what Antonio Banderas, I think.
Yeah, and Omar Sharif, and
that was a good one.
Yeah, it was based off a book.
Yeah, Eaters of the
Michael
Dead.
Crichton, I think.
Eaters of the Dead.
Eaters of the Dead. Yeah, I think I have that book still in my trunk.
I do have that book. Oh yeah, Kings of New York was a good one with Christopher Walken and Wesley Snipes. I do agree. I do like those. Yeah, there's just a lot of really good shit out there. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of movies to see today. Yeah, I do like, because I mean, with everybody's media rooms today, it's, I like it because I can pause it anytime to take a piss because I'm old.
Yeah.
I have to pee.
The Truman Show. That movie toward the end nearly made me shit myself. When he hits the wall and then the guy goes, "Hello, Truman. I am the creator." And then he pauses of a television show. And I just imagine myself in that situation, having a heart attack and needing like a case of Depends. Just...
and that's a good point. I think it's one thing that's fun is in movies and TV shows is I'm always pausing going, what whiskey's on the bar? I'm like, or is that a real whiskey? Or if it's like an old movie, did they place the right bottles in the right time period in that bar?
Yep.
Because I'm freaking like, that bottle didn't exist then. That's bullshit. That's or that's the right label. It's like, that's the current label that they shouldn't have put that there.
That's one thing I really liked about the series Boardwalk Empire, which is my favorite HBO series to date.
I've actually never seen that one.
I just love anything around prohibition and gangsters.
Yeah, I'd agree.
And they got it spot on with the like everything.
Okay, it's a good question. What Irish whiskey, you guys, hard to come by, was usually accessible if hunted for? Well, it was Bartone for a long time until recently.
Yeah, and then you guys got flooded with it down.
Oh, it's fucking everywhere now. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck? I've been looking for this thing for years, and then here it finally fucking shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I like all those like Goodfellas and Godfather and all those. Yeah, Heat. Those are all great movies. They're good gangster films.
I think for the whiskey though, that's hard. You'd say it's accessible, but I'd say the Barry Crockett would be one you can find if you hunt for it.
Yeah.
So you can find then the Dare Gaelic, and probably worth it a hell of a lot more than the a lot of the vintages.
Agree. I totally agree on that. That's true. It's definitely better than the vintages. Oh, Casino, but God bless. Casino's like 4 fucking hours.
Yeah.
The first two were good. After that, it takes a while.
Which Irish would go well with The Departed? I'd probably just drink a bottle of the cheapest Powers and call it a day. I think that'd be the best way to do it.
I don't even heard of that one. You know what that is? That Galloway stout?
Yeah, I have a bottle of it. It's the stout cask finish.
Oh, okay.
Because Galway Bay Brewery is the one that collaborated with them. So they've got a stout, a strong ale, and a barley wine finish. So I have all three, and all three are really good.
Oh, you know what? A Bronx Tale. That is probably one of the greatest gangster movies ever made. You know, the funny thing is that's actually based on a play that, of course, the guy that is not the man. That's what's his name, Sonny or whatever. He is a one-man act. It's up on Broadway that he did the whole Bronx Tale just by himself, which is very cool to see if you ever get a chance to see it. But yeah, that's probably. I actually think I learned a lot of life lessons from that movie, to be real honest. And that's one of the things that I think is actually just good in general. Is Night Nick is he talks about Mickey Mantle. He's why the fuck do you give a shit about Mickey Mantle? He didn't give a shit about you. And he's right. And so, after I was thinking, I was like, that's really actually solid advice. And I'm like, after that, I really changed the perspective on things. I'm like, he's right. Why the fuck do we care about these people that don't give a shit about you? If they can't do anything for you, why should you do anything for them? Fuck them. Don't give them any fucking money. Yeah. It's so, and it's a valid point. It's actually really good life advice from that movie in general that he gives you. And so, I don't know. I really like A Bronx Tale. That's solid lessons to live your life by. Just listen to Sonny. Even though he doesn't make it in the end, it's still a great movie.
Yep.
Shit, what was it? Oh, God. Did you ever see Family Enforcer with Joe Pesci back from, maybe late 70s? He's a minor character before he's anybody.
Trying to think. Was that with Harvey Keitel starring?
It might have been. It's been a long time.
It's ringing a bell, but I vaguely remember.
He gets killed and stuffed down a trash chute.
Yeah, may have been. I may have seen it.
Pulp Fiction. Yeah, of course, that's a classic.
Classic.
So many fantastic movies out there that shape our lives.
Yep.
Yeah, there's lots of entertaining gangster. What other great gangster films are out there?
Well, I mean, the original 1932 Scarface.
I've never seen
that. That started the whole thing, right? And apparently, the film they interviewed Al Capone in Chicago before making the film.
Really?
So, yeah.
That's interesting.
So they based it off of him.
Oh yeah, Mean Streets. I forgot about Mean Streets. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, you ever seen Alphabet City? That's another good one.
City. Don't think so.
Yeah. Well, it's about New York City and the Alphabet City, which is the streets, the alphabet, which is
Yeah.
don't fucking go there. Number one in real life as well, but it's very interesting. Of Night of the Hunter, I don't know that one. You ever heard of that?
No. 50s movies. One of my favorite was like one of the last like true film noir films, even though it was shot in color, was Jimmy Stewart in Vertigo.
Oh, Jimmy Stewart, another great one. Oh, my favorite movie is Jimmy Stewart. It's probably Harvey. Strategic Air Command was for me. Strategic Air was a lot because my dad was in SAT. So for me, that was an amazing movie. Watching that one. Of course, what's it? It's a Wonderful Life is probably one of the greatest movies ever made with him. And what's the other one that he comes right when he comes back from World War II? Of course, that's when that movie was made. There's another one he makes with what the hell's his name? Francis Ford Coppola that he makes with him. That is what the fuck that I can't remember what it's called. It's on Netflix right now. There's like a series of all these great directors in the films that came right after World War II that are about I can't remember what the hell it's called. But it's another great movie with him. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington's a really good one. I really like with Jimmy Stewart. That's a good one.
I think that's his most iconic role, probably.
Yeah, I love that movie. It's true though. So much of that shit, and it's true today. That movie, that people another movie that's good. That is Fist with Stallone. That's probably one of his also great acting film. You ever seen Fist?
No.
Basically about more or less he's Jimmy Hoffa, more or less in it.
Okay.
And it's about the Teamsters Union, but they call it Fist because they didn't get the rights to Teamsters. So it's an excellent Stallone film. Probably one of his really good acting movies that he was in. Not just a shooter, just good. But one of the ones I showed my kids. It's a gangster movie. You ever seen Oscar with Stallone? It's a comedy, but it's a gangster movie.
Yes. Yep.
I liked that movie a lot as a kid. I watched that one multiple times. Showed my kids it. They seemed to like it, so that was good. Sharknado? No. It was too fucking stupid. I couldn't do it. I fell asleep during it. It was so bad.
Although I will say the greatest parody of a 50s sci-fi B film I have ever seen is Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
I love the parody in that movie.
Yeah, that is an entertaining film. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that movie. Japanese classic. Old Boy? I've never seen that one. Oh, speaking of Japanese classics, that's really good. You ever seen Battle Royale from 1985? That basically the Hunger Games ripped off. No. It is fucking violent as shit. It's Japanese, so no surprise.
Yeah.
And but yeah, it's from 85. It's you can only get it in Japanese, but you can read the subtitles in English. It was very good. If you ever get a chance to see Battle Royale, it's so much better than Hunger Games. It's not even funny.
I haven't seen the Hunger Games, so
it's probably plus.
There's been a lot of newer movies that I haven't seen just because I haven't really been interested in them. And a lot of them are like remakes of old movies, and sometimes they butcher them. Like I read the other day that they were considering casting Brad Pitt to remake Bullet.
What?
And I wanted to grab, all of my tools, all of my sharp kitchen knives, and find that Hollywood producer and convince him otherwise. Because they just fucking ruin it. That's all they do.
You can't remake any of his movies. That's stupid.
I know. It'd be like remaking The Great Escape.
Exactly. That's dumb. I want to get right on that too.
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
Sure, they're already plotting it right now.
Probably. That's another whole great genre. I love watching World War II films and World War II documentaries because I'm a history nerd. Hell, lately, of course, I'm watching it's kind of fucked up, but it's about the SS death camps and about Einsatzgruppe and the different ones. And it's, a lot of it's real footage from the war and shit. And it's pretty fucking dark, but it's an important thing to see. It's from an interesting perspective.
I agree.
All that shit. But especially we went over to the Czech Republic, went to Terezin, which is a concentration camp they had over there, which was basically the camp before you went to Auschwitz. So we'll talk about a fucking spooky experience and just like humbling. That shit will put you in your place, seeing shit like that in person.
Yeah, no doubt.
There's nothing in your life that's that bad. Nothing. Just like you see these little rooms and like, and I forget how many hundreds of people they would shove in these rooms. It was crazy. Like they said, oh, they'd have the Red Cross come visit, but none of the water was hooked up to any of these, to the showers or sinks or anything. Now, it wasn't a death camp; it was just a concentration camp. But like I said, that was the train before Auschwitz. So the track ran from Terezin to Auschwitz. So it's pretty scary. But yeah, there's a tremendous amount of good World War II movies, that's for sure. Especially lately, we've had some really excellent ones.
Yeah, Dunkirk was just. I'm so glad I didn't see it in IMAX. Otherwise, I think I would have puked at the motion.
Oh God!
Yeah, it was just. Yeah, thank God my friend screwed up in getting the tickets. So.
Yeah, the new Midway was pretty good. They did a good job with that one.
I haven't seen that one yet.
They did a good job with that. Let's see what else has been good lately. I'm guess probably a few years ago. Fury was really good with Brad Pitt. That was a good one. They did a good job with. Of course, the series. Of course, the Pacific and Band of Brothers are some of the best series ever made. Let's see, Saving Private Ryan, of course, fantastic. But what was the one? Was it Heartbreak Hit? Was it Heartbreak Ridge?
Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge, yeah, that was fantastic. Heartbreak Ridge is the one in Panama with Clint Eastwood. Hacksaw Ridge was unbelievable. That movie was something else. But yeah, there's just so many freaking great World War II films that have come out in the last few years. They've done a really great job. Now, I will say, granted, Pearl Harbor is like 20 years ago. Not that great.
No.
Toro is significantly better.
Yep.
And, Battle for Midway, of course, that's an old movie. Great. The Longest Day is fantastic. A Bridge Too Far is actually one of my favorites. God, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
Operation
Market Garden.
Market Garden. What a fuck up, unfortunately, that was. But it was in the right idea, though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it didn't work out. But, there's just so many epic movies. You seen that one? I think it was called Allied something. It's with the Polish pilots. They're in the RAF.
I've seen the trailer for it, but I haven't seen it.
You need to watch that. That's a really good movie.
Okay.
It's on Netflix right now. If you check that one, I really thought that was fantastic.
Okay.
Let's see what other World War II movies have come out lately that have been good. There was another one recent. What the hell was it? I'm trying to think. Seems like there's one all the damn time lately.
Yeah.
That's all there is. 1912? I don't never think I've seen 1917. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, 1917 was
World War One, yeah.
Pretty damned epic.
Right, Robot Scott. Yeah, that was something else.
Yep. Cumberbatch is one of my favorite actors, so
yeah. Yeah, they did a good job with that one. I really wish they would make better World War One movies, though. They really have, unfortunately, I think, done a disservice by not doing more good World War One films.
Yeah, they did one here a few years ago called Passchendaele.
I don't know that one.
It was a Canadian production about the Canadian involvement at Passchendaele, obviously, and because the Vimy Ridge, Passchendaele, they've been lionized here in Canada. If you ever go over to France and see the Vimy War Memorial, holy crap! Talk about epic, grandiose scale. I think they took like something like $15 million in like 1937 in the middle of the Depression to build this thing.
Yeah.
Out of like white marble and everything, but wow.
That's wild. No, I have not seen that one.
Yeah, it was okay. I mean, I had my foibles with it, but I mean, it was a good effort.
Ben
Demon Hunter liked it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So, yep.
See if I can find that one. Trench warfare movie would be depressing. Well, I don't think it's supposed to not be depressing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we've all seen It's All Quiet on the Western Front. Shit's depressing as all hell.
Yep.
But
And the one World War One movie that really irritated the living hell out of me is Flyboys.
you
Hated it.
didn't like that one, huh?
Not at all. Because I'm a bit of a World War One aviation history nerd.
Yeah.
So I've got books and books, and I'm like, yeah, for me to go into it, it would take like a 2-hour rant about everything I found wrong with that movie. So
So what you're saying is they didn't quite do a good job.
no,
Oh, what's the World War II movie? The Great Raid. That's a good movie. That's a
Yeah.
really good one.
yeah, and the Thin Red Line, that would be another one.
Good one, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, this is, what the hell was it? Not,
Flags of Our Fathers and Letters from Iwo Jima were
yeah.
awesome films. Yeah,
Oh, The Big Red One. You ever seen that one? It's from like the late 40s, early 50s.
Yep.
That's a good one. Desert Fox is good.
Battle of Britain.
Yeah, that's a good one. The fuck is the one? Oh God. Trying to think. I can see it. I mind The Dirty Dozen.
Dirty Dozen, yeah. Tobruk was another one that I liked.
I never saw that.
Tobruk, yeah.
I think I saw it.
What other? I've watched so damn many of them down the years.
I didn't watch Parasite. I never seen Parasite. I don't know that one. I don't even know what that's about.
That's the latest Oscar best film.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, came from Korea.
Oh, okay. That's probably why I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Nothing can top Braveheart. Braveheart was a pretty fucking great movie, even if it's historically inaccurate.
Yeah,
I mean, it's really not close, but it's a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. It's just a nice story.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was entertained. Anything that basically shits on the English, I'm pretty much good with. So it doesn't really matter to me. Yeah. Oh, Black Hawk Down. That's a good movie. Yeah, actually, I know one of the guys that was in Black Hawk Down. When we used to have dogs, he was actually our dog trainer. One of the guys. Granted, it's 20 something years after Black Hawk Down when he did it, but yeah, that shit was fucking crazy. I mean, that's of course a newer movie because that's Somalia, but whatever. Ever destroyed the raid with the Rangers going to? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another one. Is Baton and Back to Baton with John Wayne. Those are good movies.
I was just laughing at Dustin's comment. Hopefully not in that kilt.
Oh gosh. I mean, shit. At that point, you just watch Outlander.
Yeah, there you go.
I do like Outlander. My wife has us watching that one. Of course, on Netflix, you're still on fucking season 3. I'm like, they're about to be like on season 6. Could you put the other 2 fucking seasons on here? That'd be great, so I can watch the damn show.
Yeah.
My sister reads all the books from Outlander too, so.
Yeah, I tend to read a lot of books. Like I've got the 100th anniversary edition Ian Fleming novel set.
Oh,
For
very
Bond.
cool.
So
That's awesome. So how are they compared to the books and the movies?
So in the books, he's much more, kind of vulnerable and unsure of himself than he's portrayed in the movies.
Okay.
Much more akin to like Daniel Craig's portrayal in Casino Royale or Timothy Dalton's portrayal in License to Kill.
Okay.
Yeah, very raw, very, not entirely sophisticated and debonair. Let's put it that way. And he was a bit of a misogynist and,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, totally. That was the point, though.
Yep.
Fight Club. Fight Club was good. It was entertaining. It was definitely different. It's interesting psychedelic shit going on there. That's for sure. I mean, hell. Look at fucking Alice in Wonderland. The whole thing's a fucking psychedelic trip. I mean, he wrote the whole goddamn thing on LSD. I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah, exactly. And apparently Lewis Carroll was, heavily involved in drinking absinthe with lots of wormwood when he was writing it. So
Yeah.
I could well believe it.
Absolutely. Oh, Outlaw King. That was a good one. I still want to see the new Robert the Bruce movie too.
I've
That's
seen
so good. Like, how was it? I haven't seen it yet. Was it any
The
good?
Outlaw King. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, and then there's the new one too. That's the Robert the Bruce.
Yeah.
You seen both?
No, I've seen The Outlaw King.
Yeah, I've seen
but,
Outlaw King. I haven't seen the Robert the
okay.
Bruce though. I want to see
Yeah.
that one. I like all that shit. Of course, surprise, surprise that I like medieval shit. I mean, we are the Whiskey Crusaders. I mean,
Yeah.
surprise.
That's it.
I do enjoy all the medieval crap. I like
Yep.
watching all that crap. Do you watch Nightfall? You watch that show?
I've seen a few episodes of it, but I haven't been able to get into it.
Oh, I enjoyed the hell out of that. I thought that was fantastic. 25th Hour is still damn good. I don't know what 25th Hour is. Is that movie, show? I don't know that one. You know that one? 25th Hour?
No.
Unaware what that one is. Interesting. You just never know what you're going to get in here.
That's it.
Huh. Don't know. Never even knew about. Yeah, it's a new movie. I don't even know if it's in the theaters yet. It may have gone there, or may not have with COVID and shit. I don't really know if Robert the Bruce made it or not.
Yeah.
I have not watched The Witcher. Have you watched that one on Netflix?
No.
No. The first one. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know. There's not really anything I'm really watching on Netflix right now that's like great. There's, yeah.
I've been rewatching old episodes of South Park for entertainment on after a bad work day. So
There you go. That works.
Yeah.
Well, I was watching Cheers, but then they took it off of there, and I was kind of pissed because I was like, well, I like this shit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, well, fuck. I'm going to either find the fucking. I did buy Magnum PI. I might just watch Magnum PI because, Tom Selleck is the fucking shit. So, I like, was it Mr. Baseball?
yeah, I have. Yeah.
I love it. Free mustache rides for the ladies. Oh, so Bella started watching Friends recently.
Oh
And,
God.
It's so funny. She's like, Joey, he's so hot. I'm like, oh, sure, whatever. Like, he's also a fucking moron.
And he's 20 years older now.
Right. I was like, yeah, he's in his 50s, by the way. Just letting you know. And he's got like solid gray hair. Just
Yeah.
letting you know. It's okay. She also thinks John Stamos is really hot. I was like, also old now. I'm sorry to tell you. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, they're old. This show's like 30 years old, kid. I'm sorry.
Yep.
It is what it is. It's just pretty funny. But yeah, so I can't wait till she gets to the when Richard shows up on that show. That should be entertaining. Oh God, that's so funny. So many great TV shows then too. I mean, I don't know. I like Cheers, but I also liked Frasier. Still great classic TV. That
Frasier is actually one of my favorite TV series ever.
is a great show. It
Just
is.
yeah. Some of the episodes had me, on the floor gasping for air with laughter at times. So
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
yeah, and I think I've still got the whole series somewhere around here. So
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't think we have Frasier anywhere that I know of. But who is it? Oh, my wife. She likes I Love Lucy a lot, and she tried to get Belle to watch it. She's like, no, fuck this shit. I can't watch this shit. It's like it's black and white, Mom. I'm sorry.
some of them, I think some of the later ones were in color.
They are. Yeah, the
They-
Lucy show is in color.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, you've got Fred and Ethel and Lucy and Ricky, right?
Oh yeah. Pretty funny the first few seasons, but yeah, I kind of lost interest after that. Oh, King of Queens is great. I have seen every episode of King of Queens. We have all those on DVD. Ever Loves Raymond. We got all those. I like that. I like those a lot. Those are good shows. So Belle tells me, I'm fucking Robert, aren't I? She's like, nobody fucking likes me. I'm like, you're so full of shit, Belle. Yeah. She says, nobody loves me. I'm not the favorite child. Violet's the favorite child. It's like, oh my gosh, shut up. It's always something with her. But yeah, King of Queens is fantastic. What are the great shows we watched from then? Of course, these are new ones like Rescue Me and The Shield and shit like that. I love that crap. Still, my favorite episode of Rescue Me is when they go to, was it fucking sensitivity training or some shit? Do you seen that episode when after he? You ever saw Rescue Me?
No,
With Dennis Leary? Oh, you love that shit. It is.
I probably would.
So great. I love that. Big Bang Theory, too much blackface for nerds for me. I don't know. I've never really watched that shit. Newer stuff I really don't watch.
I'm actually excited for the Frasier reboot or comeback as well too.
What? They're making a new Frasier?
Yeah, they're coming back for I don't know. At least they greenlit one season, so.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Which Taylor to the Stars? Which Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares? The American one or the British one? Because the American one is just drama, plates flying, him screaming, "Fuck you, you donkey! You can't fucking cook! Look at this, it's rotten! Fuck off!" Throwing the food. It's not about the food at all. The British one, he actually shows you how to run a restaurant.
It seems more legit.
Yeah.
One would think.
Well, I mean, it's on Fox in the U.S., so go figure, right?
Of course, I haven't watched a regular TV show in years. I mean, because I fucking hate commercials.
I hate them too. There's very, very few TV shows that I'll watch.
I have no idea what's on regular television. I couldn't fucking tell you. I haven't watched a regular television show, oh my God, at least 10 to 15 years. I have no fucking clue. I either buy it on DVD or I'd, of course, then, when Netflix showed up, that solved that fucking problem.
Yeah.
I can't do commercials. I fucking hate them. We're on vacation, and we're in our hotel room. The kids are like, "What are these fucking commercials? What is this shit? Make it stop." I'm like, "I can't. It's cable. This is why we don't have this."
Yeah, watching a man call people fucking donkeys is all the entertainment we need. So he's talking about the American version, likely.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I've never seen it. I know who he is, but I've just never watched it.
It's like Hell's Kitchen. It was interesting, for the first couple of seasons, but then after it's like, bugger it. I don't want to watch this.
Well, Glenn, that does solve the problem. If you only watch YouTube, you can skip the ads after 5 seconds, which works perfect.
Yep.
I'm all for it. I can skip 5 seconds. I've not seen The Watchmen. I've heard of it. I know what it is. I just never watched it.
Yep.
So, The Watchmen. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I really haven't watched any of those different series as far as like Marvel type stuff goes on TV.
I've never been too much into that. So.
Oh, old school He-Man. Hell yeah. I like He-Man. He-Man's awesome. Back in the day, the Power of Grayskull. That shit's awesome. I was a big Transformers fan.
There was a couple of TV shows that I'm really a big fan of from the 60s. The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Oh, yes, good show. Yeah, absolutely.
And I also liked The Prisoner.
Oh, dude, that thing is awesome.
Yeah, especially when he's trying to get off the island and he's chased by that giant white ball.
That ball.
Yeah.
That stuff was great. Oh, I forgot about that one. It's probably predates that. You ever watch The Honeymooners?
Yeah, of course I have.
Funny as hell.
Well, that was the prototype for Fred Flintstone, right? And then later Homer Simpson.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I do like Punisher. I forgot about Punisher. I've not seen Daredevil. Punisher was fucking awesome on Netflix. I did like that one. Punisher was great. It's one of the best new Marvel TV series they come out with in some time. Plus, it was rated R, which made it better. As far as I'm concerned, they should all be rated R. They would be better. Like, let's be honest, those comic books are not fucking PG-13. They're rated R comic books, guys. It's bullshit making these PG-13 freaking Marvel things. They're horribly violent, which they're supposed to be. Yeah, I think if they made all of them, all the DC and Marvel stuff should all be rated R, and they would be so much better. That's why Deadpool.
At least for adults, anyway.
Yeah, at least, well, that's true. That's why Deadpool's my favorite.
They've got to market the children somehow, right? So you go and buy the toys.
Glenn's clearly seen The Prisoner.
Yeah, he has.
I was like, yeah, unless you've seen that show, you have no idea what the hell that means.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Poor guy trying to all that time trying to find number one.
yeah. It's kind of like Austin Powers.
Well, that's where the parody came from, right?
Right. It's exactly where it came from.
Yeah.
Which is why it's so funny.
Yeah.
Whereas I think only probably the first Austin Powers is really that great, but it is what it is. I think Wayne's World was a better movie, personally.
Austin Powers had its moments for me. Not every moment worked, but when it did, it did.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's entertaining. I have not seen Jessica Jones. I have not, and that's the chick from Breaking Bad. I think was that right? I think that sounds right. I don't know what I don't know what the actress's name is, but pretty sure that's who that is. Isn't there a show called like Luke Cage or something like that? I don't know. Yeah, of course. I like all the Punisher, not just that Punisher series. I like the old Dolph Lundgren, the Punisher I had that one on DVD. Of course, the newer Punishers, I got those. Yeah. I just like the Punisher. I like the Punisher in general. Of course, I know what is it? I guess some of the SEAL units use the Punisher as their symbol, which is always entertaining to kill terrorists from the Punisher. Which is fucking awesome. Yep, you're fucking punished. No doubt, you're motherfucking dead.
That's it.
Which is the only way to treat a terrorist, like a dead one.
Falling down with.
Ever seen Falling Down? No. What year was that from? I never heard of that one. Michael Douglas makes some amazing movies. You ever seen The Game? It's like 97.
Maybe I have, but I don't remember.
Oh, if you go back at that movie, if you haven't seen it, watch The Game. That is a twist and turn like no tomorrow. Great movie.
Okay.
I still think Fatal Attraction, Black Rain. Okay. Those are great movies with him. 1993. Okay, I'll have to see if I can find that one. Falling Down. I don't know that one. Long time ago. Yeah, that's true. Those bastards pull all the plug those Netflix shows. This is true. They have hell. I guess Disney Plus is fucking censoring their movies, the ones they've taken over there. I'm like, what?
Probably.
No, they are. They've said they're fucking censoring them. I'm like, that's fucked up. Like Splash from 1984, I think 84, 86, somewhere in there. So Bo Derek's in there, and not Bo Derek. What's her name? Daryl Hannah, and her ass is showing when she comes out of the water onto see the Statue of Liberty. Oh, they had to blur it out. I'm like, that's bullshit. So now you're corrupting a film that was made the way it was, and that's bullshit. You shouldn't censor movies. That's the way it was when it came out. You should leave it that way. I just have a problem with destroying art. Is what you're basically doing, destroying art.
Yep.
I mean, this isn't, the back when we were kids, the Saturday night, you got commercials or your Saturday afternoon movie with edited. Fine. That's totally different. When it's supposed to be the full movie and you're editing it, that's a problem.
Well, it's this whole thing about, censorship and cancel culture, and
it's fucking stupid.
I have some big problems with it, but we won't.
It is. It's just dumb. I'm sorry. If you don't like something, the simple thing that your parents always say, just don't watch it. It's that simple. Yeah. Just don't watch it. Don't read it.
That's it.
It wasn't meant for you.
Anyway, Matt, I'm going to have to get going shortly because I got to go to work in the morning. Hooray.
Yeah. Yay, work, right? All right, bud. Well, everybody, it's been a great evening. It's been a lot of fun.
Yep.
And we will see you guys next Monday with Susan Regal. It'll be a really fun. She's got a really planned fun stream for everybody next week. So everybody know early what whiskeys, and we'll have a great time. So, all right. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.